Welcome to tonight's stream, everyone. I hope you're doing all right. Having a good Tuesday. Bit weird streaming on a Tuesday. Don't normally stream on a Tuesday, but it's great to be here. I hope everyone's good and having a great day. Requasa the boy, Finn, Snow on Fire, Ozone. How you doing? Mighty, Tyler, Mean Dog, Joplan, Firefly, Jacobi, and Steven. How are you all doing in Trezelia? Sorry. Even know what this game is. This game is Pokemon Scarlet and Violet. We are hunting for Fioni tonight, continuing it on from last night. We've got a bunch of eggs ready, and hopefully we do get the shiny tonight. That is what I'm hoping for. So we'll see how we get on this evening though. But how is everyone doing? Will you give away the Fioni? Yeah, I will. At the end of the stream, got plenty of time tonight, so anyone that does want one at the end of the stream to do the shiny hunts for themselves can grab one at the end of the stream. So I will spend a bit of time handing those out at the end of the stream. Still a bit nasally tonight with the back end of this sickness that I've had, but hopefully it's getting better. It's getting better, but I'm just conscious about how I come across on the mic, and it might sound a bit like "Mwah." So I'm sorry if I do. Apologies in advance. Streaming on German Unity Day, I see. Lexi, how are you doing? I hope you're good. John, thank you so much for the subscribe. And German Unity Day. I haven't even heard of that. I feel really ignorant because I haven't heard of German Unity Day. Let me know what it is, what it involves. Just 2 seconds. I just need to tweak my headphones slightly. That's better. Okay. No shiny. That's 6-1. Jose, how are you doing? And Danny, how are you? Linda, how are you doing? Thumbs up. I want one. Definitely stick around till the end and I will be dishing them out. Ace, thanks for the Hisuian Growlithe. I finally got a shiny. Nice. Awesome to hear, Ace. That's great. Such a nice shiny as well. Great for VG as well. Anthony, almost 1,100 eggs into the hunt with no shiny. I wish you better luck than I. I hope you get it soon, Anthony. That is a lot of eggs. I hope we don't have to go that far, but it's totally possible. But good luck with your hunt, my friend. It's a German national holiday celebrating West and East Germany reuniting in the 1990s. See, I never studied that at school, and I really wish I had. But I wish you a really happy and good German Unity Day, and thank you for educating me on that as well. It's nice to know. I have a lot of German friends, and I feel, like I said, super ignorant that I didn't realize it was like a national holiday over there. So always nice to know for the future as well. But happy Unity Day to you as well, and thanks for hopping in and joining us tonight. Scott, how are you doing, mate? I hope you are good, having a great day. Tyler, I'm doing all right, not too bad. Did you know what did I know? Did I know what? I know that you can hunt the elusive level 100 shiny Magikarp in the DLC. I did know about that. I did see a video that someone had posted. I think, was it Shiny Catherine did a video recently on it? Popped up on my feed and I was like, no way, that's cool. It's like a little pond in Kitakami. So I am it's probably something that I would like to do at some point. I think it'd be a fun hunt to have. It's like one of those kind of like little trophy Pokemon. There's not many games that you can get the Magikarp in level 100, and the shiny as well would be very cool, wouldn't it? Who doesn't want a shiny level 100 Magikarp? Mean Dog, how are you doing? Jess, how are you? I hope you're good. Thanks for joining us tonight. Atomic Hawk, how are you doing, my friend? Hope you get Fioni today. I was here yesterday but had a bad fever and was getting sick every 20 minutes. I'm glad you're feeling better today as well. So rubbish when you feel like that, but really happy to hear you're on the mend, my friend, and hope that continues. Danny, I did a little hunt last night. No shiny yet, but hopefully soon going to watch a stream and go make dinner. Hope you're having something good for dinner, and good luck with the hunt as well. Keep us up to date with how it's going. Rose, how are you? I hope you're having a great evening today, and or afternoon. It'll probably be where you are right now, if I'm right, I think. But whatever time it is, I hope you're doing good. Tostonzito, how do you get the Fioni in the first place to Scarlet and Violet? So I got Fioni and Manaphy from Pokemon Legends Arceus. You can catch it in those games. So I traded it over with Home, and then you can breed Manaphy or Fioni with with Ditto. That's how we got the eggs. So that's how we're getting it. 3 p.m. Rose. Nice. So you've got a lot of the day left, which is good. Which is good. Deadass. How are you doing? Hi and bye. Lots of spam. I appreciate it. I'm sure the chat does as well. I'm just gonna have to time you out, dude. I'm not gonna drop the hammer right away. I'm gonna give you a chance. But no one else wants to have the spam. Yeah. So timeout happens again. It'll be the ban hammer. Bebum, how you doing, mate? I hope you're good. After that, Devin, how are you as well? I hope you're good, my friend. I got a shiny Fioni from hatching eggs. Nice. Congrats, my friend. Great to hear that you got the shiny. I'm hoping we get lucky tonight. I really am. How was your 21st of September? My 21st of September? What happened on the 21st? Snow15. September is such a blur to me, honestly. You'll have to remind me. Has anyone here beaten Ogre Oust in hard mod? I have. And I'm pretty sure there's probably a few people in chat that have as well. Are you struggling to beat it? I think we might do an Ogre Ousting stream later this week. We kind of floated the idea yesterday. I like the idea of doing it to help some of you out that are maybe struggling to get it done. Not that I'm an expert or anything, but I have done the hard mode, so I know the basics of doing it, so it might be some help. I'm sure there's a lot of you on here. If you do jump on, if we do a stream, you'll be a lot better than what I'll be, but I will do my best. I will always do my best. Samuel Lee, you have any interest in doing VGC content more, or is it not worth it in the terms of viewership? So I actually do. I really want I don't know whether or not I will set up a second channel to do it on. I am going to TEAL though, so potentially it's something I want to do. It's like the content I want to get back into doing. Probably a little bit differently than we used to do on the channel, to make it a bit more, I guess, digestible to even the less competitive players, if that makes sense. Thank you so much for the subscribe. So it is something that I am planning on doing. I just don't know how I'm going to approach it yet. 2meg142, thank you so much for the subscribe as well. General Grievous, I tried beating Mewtwo solo for a month now and I still don't have it. Oh, this is so, oh man, it's so horrible. It was like, when I tried it to do it, I was so relieved when I did it, and I don't think I did another Mewtwo raid after it. I think that was it. I was so done in from it. LL Rhodes, how you doing, my friend? I hope you're well. General Grievous though, if you're continuing with it, I hope you get the rolls and you manage to beat it. You just need that one RNG run. And it is all luck. It really is. There's like, you just need to basically know the strategy, which I'm sure you've got down to a T now, probably better than anyone else. And it's just getting those one or two, those rolls. I'll be praying for you, my friend. And keep us up to date. If you are going to continue with it, let us know how you're getting on with it. I saw Light's name. Light and his tat just helped me with normal mod. Nice. That's awesome. Light's a great guy. Love Light. And Linda, thank you for all the Pokemon you give out. I got so many from you. I would never have been able to. You're more than welcome, Linda. I'm happy to help where I can. I probably don't give as many out as I would like to, just because of time and things like that, because it takes so long to trade stuff out. But tonight I will have a lot of time to trade out to anyone that wants a Fioni that doesn't have one already, because I understand that it's a little bit of a hard one to get if you don't have Pokemon Legends Arceus and some of the older games where it has been available. And Ozone, I'm shiny hunting Baneri in Sword without the shiny charm. Good luck with that. Let us know how you're getting on. A great shiny to get though. I love Baneri and Lopunny shiny. Great shinies. Good luck with the hunt though. Brave without the shiny charm as well. You can do it though. I believe. Are you using a sandwich for the eggs? Yes, we are. Yeah, just that hatching power, just to speed things up a little bit. So we should be able to fly through them a little bit quicker. So I'll just need to keep an eye on when that runs out so we can just set it up again. Kieran, how are you doing? I hope you're good. Thanks for joining us tonight. And Shauna, Ogre Austin without online subscription is hard when you don't have other friends. Yeah, that is impossible, I would say, to do on the hard mode. I still haven't come across anyone that's done hard mode on solo. I just don't know if it's possible. It does feel like it's a little bit like the Mewtwo raid, right? It just leaves a little bit of a bad taste in your mouth, in my mouth in particular, just because they're kind of paywalling it. And I kind of don't like that about the games when they do that sort of thing. So yeah, I don't know. Hopefully someone, I can imagine some absolute crazy player at some point will come up with a strategy to do it. And if I do ever hear of a strategy doing it solo, I'll definitely try and do it myself and cover the steps on the channel to help out those that can't get online and things like that. Name the Fioni iPhone. Snow on fire. If you can guess the exact egg that it hatches on, I will name it whatever you want. That goes for anyone in the chat. If anyone can guess the egg number that the shiny hatches on, then you guys can get dibs on the nickname of the Fioni. That I will keep in my collection forever. Shell, how are you doing? I hope you're good. Thanks for joining the stream tonight. I hope you're having a great Tuesday. And Firefly, how are you doing? Just managed to get Shiny Charm in Scarlet and Violet last night. Awesome to hear. First time I've ever managed to complete the Pokedex in the game. That's awesome to hear. That's amazing. These guesses coming in. Okay, we've got just 23 eggs from now. Okay, so that is going to be 200 on the dot. And then we got Keyboy 398. That's a lot of eggs away, but probably not a bad guess. Professor Oak, I'm sure a speedrunner will figure out somehow. Yeah, some way. That's what I feel like, Professor Oak. I feel like it's gonna, someone will nail that like hard mode in solo. Lathe hard mode Ogre ousting is pure RNG luck, as when it comes to eat the berries, they still got after empty berry mounds. I didn't realize that. Doesn't seem possible to beat 10 without at least a second personnel. That's what I think. I think it's so hard to collect that like amount of berries that you need in that last stage. It's crazy. It's not like the Mewtwo. I view it so differently to the Mewtwo raid, where the Mewtwo raid, I had belief that it was, you could solo it. There was a possibility. I just, you know, I just didn't know how at the time until obviously the Japanese player came out with the mad strategy. But the Ogre ousting, I just feel is just that step too far, where it's like, it's just impossible to do solo. But I want to be proved wrong. I want to be proved wrong. And I probably will be, right? Firefly, egg 247, the winning egg. The winning egg. Ozone, definitely write it down. Definitely write it down. I've got it in the chat, so I'll go flick back through to this point in the chat so I can check when and if we get the shiny tonight. Right, Bebum. Also, I forgot to wish you good luck with the hunt today. Thank you so much, mate. iPhone tonight. Yeah, mate. Got the name down. Should have made this joke last stream, but I was too busy with work. How is work going, mate? I hope you're doing all right and everything. Need to catch up. Ogre ousting hard solo. No way. Yeah, I agree, Mimikyu fan. I just cannot see how it's possible. I think like normal mode's like doable, but pretty hard. But then you get into those later stages with the Ogre ousting and you think, how? How can you do like 7, 8, 9, 10 just by yourself? Jordan, do I give up on this hunt? Wait there, you've probably got another comment, have you? Osirus, good luck with the hunt. I'm on 2,200 eggs for Hisuian Arcanine. 2,200. Are you using the Masuda method on that? Like a foreign ditto to breed with your Growlithe. That's a lot of eggs. Don't give up on it. Like, not now. Not when you're so deep in. You've got to keep going. I feel, yeah. Power to you, mate. Like, honestly, man, you gotta keep going with it. That is too many eggs to give up on the hunt now. Like, you went too far in. I really hope you get it soon, though. Good luck with it. Currently on Lexi, I'm currently on 5,300 eggs and only got 3 shinies from it, averaging 1 every 1,766 eggs. And yes, that is with Masuda. Wow, that's absolutely nuts. That's crazy. Richard, how are you doing? I hope you're good. I've gotten the shiny Munchlax. It's not possible by yourself. You need 4 people. Yeah, I feel like I agree with you. I think you need a full team and everyone like on point, knowing what they're doing. Although I had a few comments, how true they are, on the video itself, saying that was the people have went in with randoms and done it with like 3 people on hard mode. So just everyone on insanely beast mode doing it. But yeah, it's so hard to kind of like see how it's possible, you know. I know when we did it, I did it with Bevum, Kareem and Scott, and we were all like in tune perfectly, and we just scraped by doing it as well. Kieran, thank you so much for coming by and for the shiny luck for college tomorrow. Good luck. I hope you have a great day tomorrow, mate, but appreciate you coming by the stream, and thank you so much again for the good luck, and I'll hopefully see you on another stream very soon. Someone have a foreign ditto with perfect IVs. I have a US one. Nightcrawler has got a US ditto. If anyone else has got one, it would be foreign to them, and you can do a little quick trade. Perfect IV dittos, foreign ones, they're hard to come by, so I'm sure someone in chat might have one. Ryan, I'm shiny Hilton Beldum in Sword and Shield for the second part of the DLC, and I'm on egg 157. Hopefully you get it very soon, Ryan. Good luck with that hunt. Good prep as well, obviously, for the DLCs. That and Duraludon are 2 that I don't know if I've got a shiny Beldum. Might have to hop into Sword and Shield myself and do it. I'm just trying to think if there's any other games that would be interesting to shiny hunt Beldum in. But yeah, Duraludon's definitely something I think I need to go and hunt in Sword and Shield before Scarlet, the Indigo disc drops, which was I think from all accounts, from what I was watching one of Matt's videos earlier, and he was kind of going over some of the stuff that Q had been leaking. It was pretty interesting, which was kind of like hinting maybe it's something releasing in December, which is likely for the Indigo disc, I think. And Tweet got all 3 forms of Lycanroc this morning, and Midnight form 1 is shiny. Nice, that's awesome. Good job on the shinies there. Andrew, how you doing? I hope you're good. How many eggs did it take to get the shiny Sinistcha? I didn't do it with egg hunting. I did an outbreak, and then I did the Sparkling Power level 3. So it didn't take us too long. We did it in one stream, got the authentic one, which is quite good. I think it took longer to get the actual outbreak itself than it did to get the actual shiny. But we had the 100% authentic outbreak though with the Sinistcha, so that made it a little bit easier. And Oddish, I'm guessing 218, but my sibling says 213. Ooh, good guesses. I'd take it if we get any of those numbers. These low numbers are good. I like them. Ongero, what is your fave pseudo legendary? Mine of these are Como or Dragapult. I really like Dragapult. I like Salamence as well, you know. I really like Salamence. I think it would always come down, just from like a competitive standpoint, because I use them a lot. It would be either Garchomp or Salamence, I think. Probably lean a little bit more towards Garchomp. I really love Garchomp. It is a very cool Pokemon. But the rest of the pseudo legendaries, all of them, I really like all of them, to be honest. But I'd say Garchomp or Salamence are probably at the top of the list for me, I think. And Andrew, I can't wait to shiny hunt for Tepig. Yes, my friend, it's gonna be good. All the starters. I can't really like. It still doesn't feel like it's gonna be a thing in the in the terrarium that we're gonna be able to get all the starters just really just wandering around. It's very, very cool. cookies. Can I have a non-shiny one? I will be giving away the ones at the end that we've hatched to anyone that wants a Fioni that doesn't have one in their game. So yeah, I didn't have as much time as I wanted last night to kind of trade them out. I did trade out a few, but I didn't trade out as many as I wanted. But at the end of the stream today, if any of you want a Fioni, then you're more than welcome to grab one from me at the end of the stream. So I'll trade out as long as I can to try and get all of you a Fioni if you are wanting one. Richard, I'm currently fishing. Oh, what's this? I missed it. Finishing my Sword and Shield deck so I can start shiny hunting. The Dynamax Adventures, nice, awesome. That is a very cool way. I like the. I hope we get something similar in Scarlet and Violet for shiny hunting that we had with the Dynamax Adventures in the Crown Tundra. It's a very cool way to shiny hunt Pokemon. I really do like it. I've never had too much luck with the Dynamax Adventures though for shinies myself. None of the legendaries anyway. I tried for Tapu Lele for the longest time, but never got successful. It was always like one of the other two options that you got with the legendary, or was it 3 options that you get? 4 in total, I can't really remember. Nightcrawler, Metagross, White Silver Shiny is so good. Yeah, Metagross Shiny is one of the best. Red Animator, have you tried to build any of the Pokemon model kits? Are they the I think if the ones that you're referring to, I've got one that I haven't actually started yet. I've got a Gyarados one. Be a lot of fun to do. I don't know, like it's just sitting upstairs waiting to be done. I do need to do it. I think it's quite a big thing as well. Should be very cool to do. I got it as like a birthday present a couple of years ago. I always wonder with those things. We could do a real chill stream and you could have like, we could build it. I don't know if anyone, probably no one would be like, why would you stream that? No one would be interested. See me fumble around trying to build up a big Gyarados. It's cool though, it is cool. Nehal, how are you doing? I hope you're good and having a good Tuesday. Thanks for joining the stream tonight. Ongera, got a shiny Hisuian Zoroark. Pokemon Legends Arceus, full odds. Nice, that is a nice shiny to get. One of the best. Danny, what Pokemon do you think is as strong as Mewtwo? My friend must know your opinion. What Pokemon is strong as Mewtwo? In regards to 7-star raids, I think there's a lot of legendaries that are stronger than Mewtwo and would be way worse in 7-star raids, but I don't know. I think honestly, I think Mewtwo is one of the weaker legendary Pokemon just because of its typing. I think Xerneas is probably one of the strongest, I would say, but then if you match Xerneas up against Zacian, it's like Zacian's always going to win, you know? I think the power creep that they've given recently from like, I think X and Y on, the power creep to the legendaries is like insane. And they seem to be like getting more and more, like we had, you know, Ice Rider Calyrex, we had Shadow Rider Calyrex with their abilities, which are just absolutely nuts abilities. So like 2 abilities in one. So yeah, Zacian's abilities absolutely nuts. And I you know, Koraidon and Miraidon's abilities are pretty insane as well, to be honest. And we're likely to get a 3rd legendary in the Indigo Disc, I imagine. So what that will be capable of, who knows? But and whether or not we get like even more legendaries, I don't know. But yeah, I was gonna name one. I don't know really. The primals as well. You got to think Primal Kyogre, Primal Groudon, Mega Rayquaza. Mega Rayquaza is probably up there, right? With like all of them, just because of its move pool as well, and it's just so strong, so strong. Imagine Mega Rayquaza with Terra. Be like one of the only Mega Pokemon that can. No, you could terrestrialize because you don't need an item to Terra, but yeah. Getting and hatching eggs is painful in this gen. Bobby, I agree with you. I'm not a massive fan of the picnic mechanics in this game. I like the sandwich feature, so we can set up different powers and things like that, which is pretty cool. But outside of that, to get eggs, it's like I way prefer the daycare, but that's just me. I don't know if that's just because I'm old. Zygarde would be a brutal raid, Professor Oak. Yes, Oh, complete form. In the Dynamax raids, it's just giving me like mad like pangs back to trying to do that horrible raid to do. Imagine it as a terror raid, a 7-star terror raid. Oh my god. That would probably be the worst one out of all of them. Because it would be like it's 50% form, right? I guarantee it would be. And you would get it down to maybe like 75% health. And the shield would go up and then it would go into its 100% form, right? And then it would just be like, oh, well, how are we going to do this? It would start coiling up, boosting its stats. 1,000 arrows everywhere. Oh, it would be a nightmare. It'd be a horrible raid. Cyrus, any terror raid builds for Clefable? I kind of just want to fault my shiny chipper one. There is a, if you go onto the most recent terror raid guide that I did on the channel, there's a Clefable build in that. One of my favorite Pokemon, Clefable, so it was definitely something that I wanted to feature. It's just a pure fairy type one, just to use for 6-star raids. You know, different terror types that are weak to it. Dark, Dragon, when it kind of fits. With Fake Tears, Calm Mind, Moonblast, and Moonlight, I think, is the set on it. And I think we got an expert belt on it, so we can hit it a little bit harder as well. It's pretty good. It's Clefable's not a slouch when it comes to its special attacking side of things. So it can take hits really well. So yeah, check that out. I think I've had a lot of people say that they're not getting notifications with recent videos lately, so I don't know if there's issues with YouTube or anything, which potentially there might be, but I don't know if that's something you've seen or not. But if not, it is there, and it is it has a Clefable build in it as well. Right, I reckon our sandwich power has run out. Oh no, we still got 3 minutes of it, so that's all right then. Alex, how are you doing? What team are you using for Indigo Disc? I'm using all shinies, and there'll be Metagross, Flygon, Hitmontop, Archaludon, Sceptile, and Greninja. That's a fire team. I like it. I definitely will have a Duraludon in to evolve it. Probably Dipplin I'll take as well, because I feel like Dipplin's... it's almost confirmed that Dipplin will get an evolution in the Indigo Disc, just because of the Eviolite item working on Dipplin makes it almost guaranteed that it will get an evolution. Maybe not on the Indigo Disc though, who knows when it will, but I'll take that one. I'll at least have it on my team to take over, in the hope that that is true. Flygon, Hitmontop, very cool choices. Metagross as well. I think a shiny Beldum. Gotta have a shiny Beldum, right? Yeah, pretty much. I really like your team. Might just copy it. And Richard, what would be your favorite top 6 Pokemon if you could have your best team? Oof. Is this just generally playing, or like in competitive? But generally speaking, my top 6 Pokemon. Wow, I'd have to have Tyranitar in there for sure. I'd have Tyranitar. I'd have Tyranitar, Gengar. Gengar would definitely be in there. Gengar, Snorlax. Probably Politoed, you know. I love Politoed. Maybe Vileplume. Have I got room for one more? Because I'd need a fire type. I'd probably pick Arcanine, you know. Yeah, Arcanine, I think. Arcanine. So yeah. So Tyranitar, Gengar, Politoed, Snorlax, Vileplume, Arcanine. They would be... yeah, I'd pick those. If I couldn't pick legendaries, of course. I think I'd throw in, like, there would be some legendaries that I would definitely throw in if I could throw those in as well. What about you, though? Hit me with your 6. Cassidy, I can't imagine a 7-star Eternatus raid. Can you imagine? Oh my god. You think, just when you think like the 7-star raids can't get any worse with like Mewtwo, then they're like, by the way, did you want Eternatus in your copy of Scarlet and Violet? Because if you did, it's shiny, but it's ridiculously hard. You thought Mewtwo was hard. This is really hard. Yeah, that would be horrible. Love a Paldean version of Arbok. It's the only main team Rocket from Gen 1 not to have a variant. I know, right? We definitely need... Arbok needs something. I really thought when it was like in these games as well, when we knew it was in the teal mask, I thought, oh, it's got to get a variant, like a regional variant, but again, they've left it out. I feel like Vileplume as well is another one. Victory Bell, you know, I guess Victory Bell can be classed as a Team Rocket Pokemon, not an original Team Rocket Pokemon, but yeah. All the rest of them have had their own little things done to them. I feel like Snorlax as well. Snorlax is a very cool Pokemon, very iconic Pokemon. It never really gets anything extra given to it. I guess it did get a Gigantamax form, so I can't complain too much. But I don't really count that. Professor Org, blasphemy. The only Gastrodon that I am a fan of, you know, it's sitting right here, and it is not pink. It is blue. That is the only true color. Remember Megas having their data existing in the game files, Mega Mewtwo included. Yeah, I think they were in like Sword and Shield. Yeah, Sword and Shield. So there was, I think there's players went in and were Dynamaxing Mega Pokemon, which is very cool, but came to nothing. I do think we'll have to wait till Gen 10 for those X and Y remakes. If everything kind of follows suit with how they normally do things for Megas to return, but that would be cool, right? The hype will be amazing. Do you guys think we will have 8-star Mega Raids? That would be absolutely nuts. I don't see any reason why they couldn't go that far. I just don't know. I don't know. I think everyone would love it. I don't know if they're going to do it though. Deep Thought, how are you doing, my friend? I hope you're well. Thank you so much for the support as well. Really appreciate it, mate. I hope you're having a great Tuesday. And thank you so much for the like as well. I really appreciate the support, friends. I really do. Thank you so much. Mimikyu fan, when I told Light about how when I'm not playing Violet, I'm playing Harvest Moon Winds and thus he seemed interested even more so when I told him the game is open world. Has he not played it? I think it's something, it feels like a light sort of game. My team for the Indigo Disc is going to be all shiny. Embo's got such like a fire shiny. It's so good, that shiny. Lapras, Torterra, and Metagross, Octoludon, and Zebstrika. Such a cool team. Zebstrika as well. This is the first time Zebstrika's been in a game for a long time as well. Oddish, can't wait for Pokemon North and South with North and South Gastrodon. They gotta do it at some point, right? North and South Gastrodon, it'd be very cool. They do. They've left it open to do it. Have another guess, Ozone. I liked the smaller number guesses. They were the good ones. Kid, 8-star Mega Raids would be hell. They would be hell. They would be horrible. They would be so horrible. Go Lupa, how are you doing, mate? All ready for tomorrow night? Hope you are, man. See Mbappe's been training today at St. James's Park. Complaining of the cold. I'm sure it's not that cold up there, but I'm not up there, so I don't know. It didn't look too cold when I was watching the training earlier, but never mind. Hope you're doing good though, mate. I'm very excited for tomorrow night. It's going to be good. I hope we get a win against PSG. Now, is there a way to get a long reach Rowlet? Needs Scrappy, Hisuian, Decidueye for false swiping. I have to miss the raid since I don't have my Switch at med school. I think if you got, have you got Legends Arceus? Because that would be a way to get, that would definitely be a way to get the Hisuian Decidueye. It's pretty much the only way outside of this raid at the moment, because if you've got a Rowlet with its hidden ability, you need to trade it into Pokemon Legends Arceus to evolve it. But if you need one, hit me up. Drop me a DM on Discord or something. I can trade you. I can trade you a Hisuian Decidueye. If you've got an ability patch, then you can just change the hidden ability, stuff like that on it yourself. If I've got a spare one lying around, I don't think I got too many spare at the minute. That's why I'm not offering. But I would definitely offer you the Pokemon if you want one. I'm sure I've got some spare. So yeah, let me know. But I think at the moment that is going to be the only way. I don't know if they're going to introduce anything in the Indigo disc for us to kind of evolve the forms, but generally speaking, the rule of thumb is if like a Pokemon shares like the base evolution, and it's the final stage evolution, it has this split regional evolution, then it's generally you have to take the Pokemon, specifically the pre-evolution, to that region to evolve it into that regional variant. So a bit like Galarian Weezing, you have to take Coffin to Galar to evolve it into Galarian Weezing. It doesn't matter what you do in Paldea, it will never evolve into Galarian Weezing. So it's a little bit like that sort of situation with the Hisuian Pokemon at the moment. Kind of sucks. I thought there'd be like a Hisui Stone or something like that that we could put on Pokemon, but it doesn't seem like that's something that they're going to do. Waiting for the second DLC, hunting shiny Minio and Ditto. Nice. Good luck with that shiny hunt. Minio's a cool shiny to get. I can't believe Minio is another one that's been out of the games for so long as well. And then Alex, Indigo Disc team is really close to my top 6 favorite Pokemon of all time. Rayquaza, Sceptile, Hitmontop, Greninja, Ash Greninja, very nice, Lucario, and Rowlet. Very cool team. Very cool team. Scott Mbappe should be called Hemstottle when in Newcastle. That's a bread joke. Hemstotty. Hemstotty. I read that totally wrong. We'll look into things and check back later. No problem, my friend. Firefly, yeah, ghost type have become one of my favorite types. And with fire, I love Cerulege's typing for that infinite. I'm gonna try and think that's Infinite that you've said at the last bit, but I don't know. It might not be. Sandwich still active. It is not. Let's get making. Oh, we can't. Imagine if this is a shiny. I agree, Katie. Don't be shy, Fioni. Come on, we need this shiny. Just looking for that turquoise. Too blue. Richard, Embo, Mega Charizard X. Mega Charizard. I don't know if Megas will be in it, mate. I don't want to be the bearer of bad news. I really wish they would be. It'd be amazing if they do, but Embo is a very cool one. I'm looking forward to Embo being able to use it. It's a very cool starter. Doesn't get much love. Snorlax, Infernape, Syrian Samurai. Very cool. Right, here we go. Sandwich. Mimikyu fan. As a Doberman owner, I want a game that has a Pokemon based off of Dobermans. We have plenty of dog and wolf Pokemon and starters, but none Dobermans. That's very true. That'd be a mean Pokemon as well. It'd be strong doggo Pokemon, wouldn't it? Have to be like, what typing? Dog fighting. That would be a cool typing for it. Not saying that they're like fighting the dogs or anything, but you know, just because they're strong, right? Lupo, we need to look into some of the lawns in January, like, cause these injuries are oh mate, don't. When I saw the news today, it was very sad. I was very sad. I think the worst one's like Botman out of all of them. Like, I just feel a lot more confident, although Lascelles has played decently the last couple of games, so hopefully that continues tomorrow. But as long as Bruno's not injured, and I have a sneaky feeling Eddie's pulling a fast one with Joe Linton, I think Joe Linton will play. I have just a feeling that Joe Linton will start tomorrow night, which would be huge for us if he does so. Elfman, I'm so happy to hear. Thank you so much, my friend. I think you can do the same thing for a lot of the exclusives in Scarlet and Violet as well. I like apply that method. Isn't Houndoom kind of Doberman-like? Houndoom is a hellhound, not Doberman. Zygarde dog is a Doberman. It kind of is, yeah. Zygarde definitely looks like Doberman-like, for sure. Yeah, I agree with that, Leith. It's a good thing Persian is terrible against Skeledirge. I've missed the first part of that. Firefly, my Indigo Disc team is Ceruledge, Miraidon, Meowscarada, Tinkaton, Glimmora, and Oinkologne. Very cool. Went for an all Gen 9 team for the Scarlet and Violet run through. Let's Mimikyu. You got to throw Mimikyu in there as well. I do love Mimikyu. Very cool team though. I like the idea of that though. It's kind of keeping true to the base games, right? More true, like you've come from Paldea then, right? I like that a lot. Don't think Zygarde counts. Sure, Zygarde counts. It's like 10% form. It's cool. It is kind of pseudo legendary. Well, it's actually a legendary, isn't it? So yeah. Zyro, how are you doing, mate? I hope you're good. Thanks for joining the stream tonight. Good luck with the shiny hunt. Thank you so much, my friend. And I hope you are having a great Tuesday. Oddish, Mega Vileplume would be sick. Mega Vileplume. You have no idea. I'm not just saying this because you're in the chat, right? But I've always wanted like Vileplume to get something. I just feel I really love Vileplume. It's such a cool Pokemon. But you know, it's had like times where you've kind of been able to use it competitively, but it's not. There's always better options, really. You know, kind of using it for the sake of using it rather than using it because it is the best at what it does. What does the egg power do with when hatching eggs? It just speeds up the amount of steps, so it cuts down the amount of steps that you need to take, so it speeds it up a little bit faster, basically, which definitely helps when we've got like a good 5 or 6 boxes to get through. My first Ekans encounter is shiny. That is, oh, Lath, it took me ages to get a shiny Ekans. Absolutely ages. There's a good spot for it, but it did take a long time. Way longer than what I thought. It was a good 3 or 4 sandwiches, like level 3 sparkling ones. Is Bidoof in Pokemon Scarlet and Violet? Sadly, it is not. I don't know if it's going to be in the Indigo Disc, though. It's got to be, right? Has to be. I feel like everything that was in Legends Arceus should be in the Indigo Disc as well, like in Scarlet and Violet in some way, form. I don't know, but it's not on the base games just yet. We need Lord Bidoof though. Evelyn, how are you doing? Happy Tuesday to you as well, and thank you so much for the good luck. We definitely need it tonight, I think. We haven't hatched too many eggs, to be fair. We're not even at full odds yet, so, but hopefully we get it tonight. It'd be really cool too. Hope you're doing good though, and great to see you as always. Steven, I would love to see more variants of Eevee. I would love to see more variants. That'd be very, very cool. I think it's like everyone's kind of would love to see some more Eevee variants. But they just held off doing them for such a long time now. It just feels like, are they kind of finished with them? They'll just pull one out randomly. And it'll be hype when they do. I'm just interested. I don't know what type they would do, right? I always feel like they need to do like a normal evolution of just Eevee, right? Just an evolution of Eevee into a normal type. That would be I think that would be good. Dragon Eevee would be amazing. Steel Eevee, Ghost Eevee. Yeah. All things we all want. Charles, I just hope we get all of the starters at least and going through Swampert withdrawals. Swampert with Terra as well is going to be so good. Yeah, Mudkip's definitely been confirmed in the Indigo Disc, so we shouldn't have too long to wait till we can get those. I think for Indigo Disc team, it will be whatever my egg starter is going to be and whatever shinies are around him encounter while playing through the Teal Mask. Hopefully you get some good shinies, some nice Pokemon, some really nice shinies in the Teal Mask. The one thing it's got definitely going for it. Some really cool shinies to get. Can't wait for when National Dex comes out so I can send Bidoof to people all over the world. Sharing the love for Bidoof. Black Hat Outlaw, how are you doing? I hope you are good and having a great Tuesday, my friend. Here to try and share the shiny luck I have with you to help you get your shiny Fioni today. Thank you so much, my friend. I really appreciate it. We will take all the shiny luck we can get at the minute. Hopefully, not too long. Don't know if it's going to shine tonight, though. I don't know, I came into this hunt and I just kind of feeling like we would get it, but sometimes when you have that confidence, it's like, it's not gonna happen. Indigo Tendencies, how are you? I hope you're having a great Tuesday. How would you feel if they carried Sparkling Power mechanic over to Gen 10 but also made a different shiny form with double the encounter rate, making it more exclusive, not affected by the sparkling? I would take that all day. You know, there's always a part of me that's like, I would love it if they like kind of did like these, like you're talking about, like exclusive, like another shiny variant. I'm sure they'll do it at some point with how popular shiny Pokemon are, and those to be even more rare. It'd be very cool. It'd be cool if you could do like change like Pokemon, get different shinies depending on like, if they did, I guess they could do something like with the sandwich, right, where you set it up using a certain ingredient which would give the Pokemon a certain color. So you could maybe have one ingredient that made that shiny variant black, but it was like super crazy odds to get. And then there would be another one, like you could do it with all sorts of the ingredients to just change the color of the shinies slightly in some sort of way. So, you know, if you've got a shiny like Goldingo, right, which is a very cool Pokemon, but it's got like the absolute worst shiny form, you could at least set something up and be like, okay, well, I can try and get like this like ultra exclusive rare, like crazy odds shiny Goldingo, black Goldingo, right? But it's gonna take me forever to do, and I might never be able to get it. But the option's there, right? Something like that would be very cool. I've always thought, like, yeah, I love the idea. It'd be nice if they did something like that. Do you think Mimikyu will ever get an evolution or be revealed under the costume? That'd be cool if we got the Mimikyu reveal. I don't know if it'll get an evolution. It might do. It's pretty strong on its own just by itself now, you know. Like it's but it'd be very cool to see it get an evolution. And you totally make sense of it, right? Because it kind of mimics Pikachu, right? And Pikachu gets an evolution into Raichu. So you could throw on the whole jealousy line of that there, and it being like, I want an evolution because Pikachu gets an evolution. And then you could do the Raichu version of Mimikyu, or maybe another different Pokemon altogether outside of the Pikachu. Yeah, it'd be very cool if something like that happened though. Professor Oak, Orange Island variants, Crystal Onyx and stuff. That would be very cool. Yes. Orange Islands. The greatest side series in Pokemon history. I love the Orange Island series. It's so good. Crystal Onyx. You gotta wonder though, is the Crystal Onyx, was it the inspiration for terrestrializing, right? Mimikyu fan. In Pokemon Mystery Dungeon Rescue Team DX, I chose my main character to be Eevee. Later became Sylveon, and main partner Mudkip, also now fully evolved. Haven't played in a long time though. Mystery Dungeon games are so good. They are very good. I was talking yesterday about the Pokemon Ranger game. I never played Pokemon Ranger, and that's how I never really knew too much about the Manaphy. I think from Ranger as well, that was a way to get Eruption Heatran, I think as well. Is that with Pearl and Diamond? So yeah, around that generation. Oddish, new guess, 238. Okay. 8 off. We'll take that. Seafoam Green Goldingo to look like oxidized copper. That would be very cool, Noel. Anything other than what it is, its normal form, right? The Seafoam Green would be very cool though. I like that a lot. I like the lore behind it as well. It just makes sense, right? Zuke, how are you doing? To all get 7 shiny Clefairy with 0 and 0 with the mark unlucky. Oh, that is brutal. I wish I had a spare one to kind of just trade out to you. It was such a hard, like it was really difficult, and I think Anubis, she tweeted today updating that I think the title power only increased it slightly, so it didn't really increase it that 5%. I have to read the tweet again, but what you saying, it kind of sounded like it didn't really increase the actual 5% that they'd increased it by to get it, which was interesting. So it was a really difficult one to get with the mark on it. I couldn't believe how many I actually caught, just non-shiny ones without the upbeat mark at all. It's mad. Why can you watch the Orange Island series? Oof. I'd imagine you'd probably be able to get on like Pokemon TV app. You must be able to. With the I wonder if it's part of the Kanto League. The Indigo League. Kanto League. Indigo League. Ranger was really fun, but man, it was a hard game for 12-year-old me. I find it like brutal that was like the way to get a shiny Manaphy was to complete that game and then trade the egg over and then check that egg. And then if that wasn't shiny, then you had to do it all over again, right? Shiny Manaphy must, like, to anyone that got it, that's a proper trophy shiny. Pokemon Conquest, Red Animator, 100%. I'd love to see a sequel of that game. It's a very, very cool game, like a one-off, but it's very cool. If you found, I don't know, I wish Emolga was in Gen 9. Used to have 2 pet flying squirrels. That is awesome. But they died this year via illness. They were also old. Sorry to hear that, my friend. Emolga might be in. Do we know if it's confirmed or not? I don't know if that's one of the Pokemon confirmed to be coming in. You never know. It might be. On Scott, it's not available on Amazon. We'll double check. Still offline to get 1 Clefairy with the mark. I don't give up. Just get, you will do it. Keep going for it. It will just take that, like, just, yeah, power through. In the end, what I kind of did, because I did like a few hunts towards the end of Sunday. So I did 2 in the morning and then I did 1 final one where I ended up actually getting it. But I was just, I just set 1 sandwich up and then I would obviously normally get like 1 shiny per sandwich at least, sometimes 2, but if neither of them had the mark, I just reset and then I would just go in and just use that herber again. So I was just like, I don't need more shiny Clefairies than I've kind of got already from this hunt, so I was just like, nah. But I really wish you good luck with that one, and hope you manage to get it very, very soon. There's only got 1 shiny and not a beat mark. Got a few regular with the mark. That's nice that you got the ones with the regular mark. Sorry to hear you didn't get it with the shiny with the mark though. I feel very like I totally fluked it. It was literally the last hunt I was going to do for it because I was like, I'm never going to get it. And it was like literally that last hunt where I got it. So I was very, very lucky to get it. Should do a giveaway for it, really. But I feel like I will probably use Clefairy in VG this year. So maybe that's the one that well, it will be the one that I use for sure if I do end up using it. Did 4 Clefairy outbreaks, sandwiches, didn't get 1 shiny. Not 1. That's nuts. Not 1. That's crazy. That is absolutely brutal. I feel like I want to give you a shiny Clefairy just for your trouble. Oddish. Osirus gets a shiny on egg 240. I will go and cook an egg. What kind of, how are you going to cook it though? That is a question. Osirus, can we trade because I have shiny Fioni? You have a shiny Fioni. That's nice. Awesome. Congrats on the shiny hunt. That's amazing. I kind of don't know. Do you want a Fioni? One. A regular one. You can still, if that's the question, you can still grab one at the end of the stream when I trade them out for sure. I'd put Baneri on pause and go to Scarlet and get some shinies. It's a lot easier to hunt in Scarlet and Violet, and I guess because you haven't got the shiny charm as well, Scarlet and Sword and Shield, it is going to make that a lot harder to do. Daniel, based on your thoughts on the Pokeballs podcast, I thought that there are buildings in Area Zero that that have been covered by crystals that you may be able to get the legendaries from, or the time machine. That is true. I think it's like, I do like the time machine idea. I really do like the time machine idea. And I think actually I really like the idea of the buildings covered by crystals as well. For some reason that would be a very cool thing to see. But I do think probably we'll see somewhere or some manipulation of the time machine in some sort of way where we'll be able to kind of go on and do something with it. Maybe a bit like the Dynamax adventure raids, where we have to beat a series of Pokemon in the time machine, or we have to travel a certain distance in the time machine, and then there's a chance that you can kind of come across one of the legendaries. A little bit like, you know, the wormholes in Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon, like combined with the Dynamax adventure raids, like a combination of the two potentially. But yeah, Area Zero feels like the place that we're going to get the legendaries, if anywhere. It just doesn't feel like the Indigo, the Blueberry Academy is going to be the place, does it? Shona, Shiny Clefairy with the upbeat mark ended up being the easiest hunt I've done so far. No, first outbreak, less than 40 minutes. I'm shocked. That's insane. Congrats. Oh, everyone else is in huge envy of you. I'm so happy for you though. That is really nice. That's a nice way for the outbreak event to go down, right? I love that. Really cool. No zone, I'll have to watch it though, because mine are actually from, I have no idea what I've walked into. Do you eat sandwiches while hatching eggs? Yes, I do, Blurry. I do indeed. Yeah, we've got the egg power level 2 on, so it does make it a little bit quicker. A little bit quicker. And Kurt, thank you so much for the $9.99 super chat. I don't know why it's not popping up on here. Where are the alerts? Why aren't they coming through? I don't know. I'll have to check that. I appreciate it anyway, mate. That is super, super generous of you. The support is, it goes so long to helping the channel as well. There we go. There it is. It's okay, they're not broken, which is good. Yay, finally to be here for a live stream again. Hope you're feeling better. I definitely am, my friend. Thank you so much for asking. Good luck with the shiny hunt as well. By chance, are you going to be doing another shiny Mew giveaway? I do have a bunch of them still in my Pokemon home to trade into Scarlet and Violet. But with the Mewtwo Terror Raid event finishing, I didn't know what if there was enough people that would be interested in doing it, a dedicated stream for it. But if there's still the interest there, and there's still a bunch of you that never got one that would like to pick up one, we could totally schedule one in. Probably one day next week would probably be better to do, like an odd night next week, that we could just be like, okay, this is the last one that we're going to do with the remaining Mews that I've traded up from Pokemon Red. So if that is a thing, I guess drop a thumbs up emoji in the chat, and that'll give me a good gauge of how many of you there are to do it, and we can try and do that, or just say yes, I'm interested. Whatever's easier. It's just be easier to see a thumb than anything else. That's the only reason I'm saying it. Sorry to be a pain. Just I would see that a lot easier, you know. This is UI. How are you doing, my friend? I hope you are well, and thanks so much for joining the stream tonight. I hope you're having a great Tuesday, mate. There's a lot of thumbs here, so okay, right. I think it's decided. Next week, maybe next Tuesday is a good day to do it on, because Tuesday is not normally a day that I stream, but I feel like we could start a little bit earlier, and we could just do the remaining Mews. I'll have to have a look how many I've got left, but if I've got, I could do some more as well from Red and Blue, and then that will be the last one, and then we could finish that stream with me fulfilling Professor Oak's request to go and battle Professor Oak in Pokemon Red before we finish that, and then that will cap it off before we do whatever the next mythical hunt is for a giveaway. I really want to get the Celebi and do a giveaway for that as well. I feel like that would be a very cool one to do. Super Savage. What is it? 4 just got in. If you're referring to what everyone's asking for the giveaway for, it would be for the Mew, which is from Pokemon Red. It's the shiny Mew from Pokemon Red using the 8F glitch. So I've got a bunch of them in Pokemon Red that we caught on a stream ages ago now, and then we've been giving them out on the stream from there. So that's. But if you're talking about today's stream, it is for Fioni, which is eluding us. The shiny is just not popping up. Shell, for Indigo Disc, they'll make Coridon or Miraidon able to fly whenever. Do you think they will add sounds to shiny Pokemon similar to Pokemon Legends Arceus? Maybe, you never know. That would be very cool if they did, right? That would be very cool. I would love it if they did. And the fact that we can fly with the ride Pokemon as well. Feels like that's the kind of final power, right? That they're missing. It'll make it so much easier for getting around in the games as well. Just from one area of the map to the other. Use a level 100 Oddish to beat Orc. Actually did a solo run. I think it's on the channel somewhere. With Bellsprout a while ago in Pokemon Red. I could use a level 100 Bellsprout. Because we cleared the game with it. Bellsprout's strong. But I know it's I should use Oddish just for you. Homage to you, Oddish. We should use Oddish. Super Savage, you already got one. That's awesome. Awesome that you already have one. 248. Briar had the OG manuscript of Scarlet and Violet book. Maybe it will be enough to reactivate the time machine facility. What do you think? Yeah, I think she is a very, very suspicious character. She's definitely got a massive part to play in it. It's just weird how her interaction with the crystal pool and the teal mask was kind of playing out, how she was kind of snooping around up there saying, you know, talking about if there was other ways to activate the terrestrialization phenomenon in other regions, and then, you know, like, why is the crystal pool in Kitakami? How did it happen? You know, it's almost like a mini Area Zero, that place, when you look at it, right? But why is it there? It's so far away from Paldea, like geography, like, you know, like, just if we're looking at terms of where everything's located in the Pokemon universe, it's so far away. So yeah, but I do like the idea that you can take the crystals and put them into like objects, inanimate objects, like the mask, I guess, and then utilize that Terra power through those things. So I feel like there's something there. I honestly think that Briar is like an AI, another AI robot, you know, and maybe not even like was ever a person. I think like just an AI like generated person to kind of come in and you know, do whatever it needs to do by getting, like, saying that they were a descendant of Heath, you know, and then getting their way into the school, because there's obviously some connection to the school, right? It like backs onto Area Zero, so it's all linked. I'm just excited to see how it plays out. But yeah, Briar's a strange character. Like, I'm so suspicious of her. Obviously her, and then you've got Geeta as well, which I feel like Geeta is definitely potentially an AI as well, but I don't know. I feel like I'm pointing the finger at all these characters that we come across, and I'm like, you're AI, you're an AI, you're an AI, but they're probably not. I don't know. Like the theory though. Go Looper, I haven't encountered the wild level 100 Magikarp yet. I'd love to do the shiny hunt for it though. We were talking about it a little bit earlier on in the stream. It's very cool that it's like available in Kitakami. We should do it on a stream one night. It'd be fun. By the way, is God Killer in Pokemon Home or is it in your boxes? It is in Pokemon Home, my friend. At the minute, I just had to move so much stuff over to have room for new Pokemon when I came into the teal mask. So it's all safely tucked up there. Daniel, I think Briar is a person, but is determined to bring Heath to the present to prove his theory. But Heath, I think, might turn out to be a big bad in the DLC, potentially. Yeah, could be. It just seems like, yeah, I feel like Sada and Truro like definitely weren't bad, you know, but what were they like kind of involved in research wise? We don't really know exactly. The Infinity Stones. Do you think is the better game, and why Scarlet and Violet or Sword and Shield? Ooh, I think Scarlet and Violet, I would always say, like, I really enjoyed Sword and Shield, but I think Scarlet and Violet would definitely take it as a front runner for me. I think just with the story alone, it's a way better story. In my, just from a personal point of view, I've enjoyed it a lot more than I enjoyed Sword and Shield, which felt a little bit samey with, you know, going through the motions. I know we did the gyms and things in this game, but it didn't feel like it was just that linear path that we, you know, we kind of always did in previous Pokemon games, where they didn't really change it up too much. Whereas, you know, we've got the freedom in these games where you can just basically do what you want from the start of the games, which is very cool. And I do like that about it. So there's lots of different aspects I think that just add towards it being a better game. There isn't really too much I miss from Sword and Shield either, you know? Even when I went back in to do like little bits and playing it, I like it, appreciate it as it's like its own game, its own generation and things like that. But I've never really, I don't know if it's because it's too close to Sword and Shield. And it's not that I don't like the games. I really enjoyed Sword and Shield, but I've not looked back since we've went into Pokemon Legends Arceus, or we've come into Scarlet and Violet or anything like that. Yeah, love to know your opinion though. Oddish, do you think my protein nerf theory about Terrapagos is true or nah? What is the theory? Tell me. Update, like, remind me, I should say. Catch a shiny Magikarp in the pond earlier today, just not level 100. Ah, congrats on the shiny though, really nice shiny to get. Lexi plot twist, everyone is AI. Hyper plot twist, Paldea is just a dream of the Crystal Turtle. I could definitely see that happening, actually. I could definitely see it happening. And Mo saying, good luck with the shiny. It's a Viper hunt. Great shiny as well. Hope you get it very, very soon. Keep us updated with how that's gone. Also, I have... is that a Bergmite outbreak? Bagite? And Alex, what are you going to do after if you get the shiny other than give out the excess Fionis? Depends how many Fionis we give out. Depends how many we have to give out, in all honesty, mate. But we could have a look what outbreaks we got on the map. Do maybe some other shiny hunt to finish off the evening if we've got time. So I must say post-game gameplay and DLC Sword and Shield is better so far. Do you think it's fair to compare them? Oh, well, I guess so far, if you're counting it Sword and Shield and Isle of Armor compared to Scarlet and Violet and Teal Mask, do you definitely prefer Isle of... I wasn't like totally in love with the Isle of Armor. I think the Isle of Armor felt so small to me. And it's probably like about the same size as the Teal Mask, right? So I don't know. I just prefer these games, I think, to Sword and Shield. I don't know if it's got anything to do with the Dynamax mechanic as well, which I was never like a huge fan of. I think it was all right, but competitively, I had very little interest in playing competitive anyway, just because of the Dynamax mechanic. I think that didn't help either. Finn, how are you doing? I have to leave in a bit, so I missed the giveaway thing at the end. Are there ways I could get one? Get the Fioni? Hit me up on Discord, or just pop into a stream next week. We'll probably be doing another hunt and probably doing some more giveaway stuff. So I will keep a box aside for anyone that does want one after the stream. If you can't get one tonight, so yeah, just next stream or whenever, just hit me up. Let me know. Fabio, how are you doing, my friend? Salut from Italy. How are you doing, mate? I hope you are doing great. And thanks so much for joining the stream. Love your job at the Terra events. Thank you so much, mate. I really appreciate that. Really means a lot. And I hope they continue to be helpful as well. I think we got an easy raid this week, though, with the Hisui and Decidueye. It should be an easy one anyway. The raids were way better in Sword and Shield. Do you think, Professor Oak? I don't know. I disagree with you, man. I just like the way the raids set up. They're so glitchy, right? In Scarlet and Violet, but I do way prefer the raids in Scarlet and Violet than in... I just feel like the ones that are so linear, right? In Sword and Shield. And I feel like they're very... Like, for most of the time, if you're not facing... Like, anything outside of Zygarde's a pretty much guaranteed win, right? It's very hard to lose a Dynamax raid, I feel. I don't know. But I just like the kind of... The more challenging raids, I guess, from the Terra raids. Yeah. I don't know. But everyone's got their own opinion, right? It's nice that you, like enjoyed them a lot more than you did these games. It's interesting just to hear that side of things as well, because I was like, everyone's gotta like way prefer the Terra raids to Dynamax raids, but it's probably not the case a lot of times, you know. Alex guessing 272. My theory goes, right, let's have a look. Oddish, my theory goes, protein was nerfed because Terra Vigor's ability would be the all protein cell change typing to always have stab. It makes sense because its new Terra type would change. Yeah, I like that idea. I think that's probably quite true as well. I think, you know, the 19th Terra type's being confirmed, so I think that's probably Terrapagos's like ability, maybe like that, where it's just constantly changing. Hello, Rods. I don't think Briar's human. Her pupils are wrong. I agree with you. I think she looks sus. She feels like she's like robotic as well. I don't know. I don't know. Raids and Sword and Shield put me to sleep. So tedious. Sorry, Oak. Yeah, I feel exactly like that, Roz. And Professor Oak, I'm sorry, mate. I love that you enjoyed them, but yeah, they weren't that exciting for me when I was doing them compared to Terra raids in this game, which are like, you know, because I guess they're not like locked into everyone has a turn. They're just kind of like open play, right? Tyler with the shiny Wooper. Let's go, mate. Congrats. Super nice shiny to get. Hopefully we can follow you soon with another one. I hatched all of these. I have. Not keeping count very well. Green. Scarlet and Violet raids are so annoying to me. They don't even feel fun, worthwhile enough to justify it. And annoying they are. I get that as well. I understand that. They can be very annoying. Especially when you need like one specific item that is only dropped from raids, and it's really holding you up doing anything else in the game because you can't get that specific item, whether it be an ability patch or Herba Mystica, and then you get bad RNG rolls with them. Yeah, they can be very annoying. You just get that one specific Terra typing that's really obnoxious to face with that one specific Pokemon. Yeah, but I definitely prefer them to Dynamax raids. But yeah, Daniel, gotta disagree with the good professor. The fact that Martin and his Solrock are stuck in Galar makes Terra it's far better. Yeah. Oh man, the NPCs. I mean, the NPCs actually in the Terra raids are actually quite handy. Like if you manage to do the Mewtwo raid, you kind of like you get a new appreciation for how helpful the NPCs can be, whereas you would have never got that with like Daniel says, with Martin and his Solrock, which is the worst NPC. They may as well have not even been there. Professor Oak, yeah, but the Dynamax raids had increased shiny raids. That is very true. The event raids were better as well. Didn't have so many glitches. They were easier, but it was fun to shiny hunt the raids. Very true with that. That is one thing that we don't have with the Terra raids is I don't know if they even have the facility to increase the shiny chances of a raid. But yeah, nothing affects the shiny chances. There's no way to reset for them, get them shiny, which is, yeah. And the Dynamax events where we had the random ones every month or so, where we had increased shiny chances, was very cool. I really enjoyed those. They were good. I think was the first one they did like a Whale Lord with the shiny, I want to say Warlord or maybe Pikachu was, I don't know, but yeah, they were good. How much mana feed do I have? I got a lot of Fiones in my box, so I'll be giving away a bunch of those at the end of the stream. Little Duck, I'd like to see another Colosseum type game. I would love to see, yeah, that would be great. Maybe some villain out there tries to revive Shadow Pokemon. Shadow Pokemon returning would be very cool. The fact that they kind of keep it going in Pokemon Go as well feels like there is like threads there that could be used in another game, right? That'd be very cool. So weird when that Fioni hatched there, it went totally out of focus. So strange. Fabio, Italy is a lovely place. It is indeed, my friend. I love Italy. You should come here on the Christmas and on New Year's Eve, whenever you want. Milan, Rome, Pisa, and Napoli, if you prefer. I love Italy, though. I've been to what was the last place I was? Turin in June this year. Lovely. Always have a great time in Italy wherever I go. It's a brilliant place. Always very welcoming as well. Hopefully it's not too long till I'm back over. I don't know if there is. I think there's special events or regional. No, there will be special events next year. So maybe. Oddish, thank you so much for coming by tonight. Great seeing you. Great hanging out, mate. Take care of yourselves. And I'll hopefully catch you on another stream very soon. Dice, how are you doing? I hope you're having a great Tuesday. How do you get Fiona in Scarlet? So, Manaphy and Fioni were caught in Legends Arceus and then traded through home to Scarlet, and then you can breed them with the Ditto. So that's how we've done it. How many shiny raids have you had? Blurry, 0. I have not had one single shiny. I was talking about it last night on the stream. I haven't had a single shiny from a raid yet. Like, not one, which is really sad. For the amount of raids I've done, it's absolutely, it feels crazy. Like, I've definitely went way over odds with the amount of terror raids I've done. I feel like I should have had at least one by now. And maybe I have, and I've just not noticed because they're not like super noticeable in the raids. I don't know. I feel like I would have noticed if it was shiny. But yeah. I get a shiny Gabite or two. Want them. Ozone. I will trade you. What would you like in return? What would you like in return? I'll always take a shiny Gabite for sure. People out. Yes, you can breed Fione. So you can just put it in with Ditto and that will it will produce eggs. Super Savage. No, my 269 guess was off. Have another guess. Have another try. Who will bring Sandra Tonali home? Sandro. I think Sandro's going to have a great game tomorrow night, to be honest. He had a good game against AC Milan when we played them out there. You got to say, like, he just man-marked the entire game. I think he did a really good job, but he's still learning how the team plays. You know, he's not really being afforded the time to kind of, like Bruno was, a lot of the other new signings that we picked up, where Howell sit them on the bench for weeks until they get their fitness to a level and then kind of understand the tactics. Tonali's being kind of just thrown straight in. What do you think about the Terra Charm? I love the Terra Charm. I think it's really, really good actually, because you get 12 additional Terra Shards for 6-star Terra raids, 10 for 5-star. I think it's 8. No, is it? No, it's less. It's way less for 4-star, and then 3 stars, like 2 or something like that. It's really good for farming Terra Shards, especially for competitive. It's very, very handy. So yeah, I really like the item. We're talking about it. I think was it not last week, the week before, about a Herba Charm. That's the only one we need now, right? A Herba Charm, so we can get increased chances of Herba Mystica, or just a guarantee. Imagine a guaranteed drop every 6-star Terra raid you did. That would be amazing. Just random, right? We'd love that. Don't want to unleash. We need the shiny. It's got to come at some point. This is 275 now. Oop. Mark. I love that. It was a poison Terra Yanma raid. And just because of the Terra type it looked blue. And that's something I would totally do. I'd be like, I've got a shiny. Catch it and just be like, it's just regular. All that time. Hello, how are you doing? I hope you're good, my friend. Scott, famous Toon win tomorrow. Maybe, mate. You know. I think we could do it. I think we could win. I think we could be PSG. Might sound crazy for saying it. I think we can totally like do them, you know? Just call me gamer. How are you doing? I hope you're having a great Tuesday, my friend. Great to see you in the stream. Thanks for joining us as well tonight. Anything but you're willing then any pink shinies for my living pink. Oh, I probably got a bunch of pink shinies. I got a pink Clefairy you could have. Doesn't have the mark though, but I don't know if you've been catching them from the outbreak or not, so you might not need any pink Clefairy. But yeah, sure. Currently after shiny Glaceon, trying to get all the evolution shinies. Shadow Lord, Lord Shadow, sorry. Good luck with the Glaceon shiny hunt. One of my favorite evolutions, Glaceon. So such a cool Pokemon. Good competitively as well. Just call me gamer. Some new strategies about Decidueye raid. I honestly haven't thought too much about it, to be honest. I don't think it's going to be that difficult a raid. I'm going to actually stream on Thursday night when the raid goes live. So we'll figure the raid out as soon as it goes live. So if you're around on Thursday and you want to come hang out while the raid goes live, and we'll do some testing and find that perfect solo build for the raid. It'd be great to see you. But yeah, I don't think it's going to be very difficult. I honestly don't. I could be overestimating it, but I really think it's going to be a pretty straightforward one this time around, which would be nice. A nice change from the Mewtwo. As I take a Herbichomp, really want it now. Me too. I could use it now. I think I've got like, what have I got? Let me have a look. The one Unleashed. Thank you so much for the subscribe, my friend. The support is very much appreciated. What are we looking at? Herba Mystica supplies are so low. Oh, we went past them. All right. Have we went past them? They're a little bit higher. Where I literally got, oh, there we go. This is it. 3 Herba Mysticas, sour, bitter, and spicy. I've like literally rinsed everything. I need to do some raids. Stock back up. Scott, you have over 80 Herba Mysticas. How? You just never shiny hunt? We want a shiny ear charm though. Shiny ear charm. Scott, if PSG win the Premier League, they wouldn't be in the Champions League. Probably not. No, I agree with that. Yeah. How would I get one if I can't stay the rest of the stream? If you say Discord, I don't know how to use it, because if you just come like one day next week, Cookies, if you're around on one of our streams next week, I'm sure, like I said before, we'll be doing another shiny hunt that'll involve hatching some eggs. We might do a Rowlet hunt, and if you're around for that one when we're doing the Rowlet or whatever, then I'll keep a box to the side so you can grab one then. You're gonna try and get a shiny Kanto Taurus next. I don't know, I don't know what the next shiny hunt we'll do is, to be honest. I think it would be cool to do Rowlet for Hisuian Decidueye in whatever ball we end up catching it in. I'm gonna have to go to the auction house to try and get some new Apricorn balls, because I don't have any at the moment. Again, they're another thing that I've kind of rinsed and I've got nothing left, so I really need to stock up on so much stuff. But yeah, I'll have to go and try and get one of those for the Decidueye raid, and then we'll probably do like a friend ball is probably the one, isn't it? What's that comment? I'm gonna just pop up a minute. Lexi, I had that with a coffin at the Crystal Lake. The crystal's reflection made it 100% look like the shiny, including the different colored smoke. That is so off. Like, that was throwing me off so much. It's weird. Like, I got in my playthrough of the Teal Mask, that was the first shiny that I got just randomly, full odds. Not full odds because I got the shiny charm, but The coughing was the shiny that I got early on, which is really cool. That is such a throw off though with the crystals in the crystal pool though. Shinies are everywhere anyways. Yeah, it's weird though, like Herba Mystica is like one of the items you can't attach to Pokemon to trade, so you can't give it away to people that would be in need of it, you know? Jesse Girl, how are you doing? I hope you're well. Did you get an email from Magic Madhouse today to see your order for the 151 has changed to shipped? I haven't actually. I might have had one since I started streaming, but I haven't had one up to now. Did you get one? That's very exciting. That it's shipped already. You should get that way sooner than Friday. The one unleashed. Yes, I know. I'm looking forward to the Hisuian Decidueye one. And I'm excited to see what they do after that. If they're going to continue doing the Hisuian starters, or are they going to mix it up and put like Sinnoh or Unova starters in there? Or just totally throw a curveball, you know? Throw something else in there that we aren't expecting. That'd be kind of cool. I do love the 7-star raids. They're really cool. They're nice, like just to keep interest in the games as well. And I do feel still like the Mightiest Mark has a role to play at some point in the games. Hopefully I'm not proved wrong. They've scrubbed it out, or it never existed in the first place. Seller, I lost something. Is Manaphy breedable in any game or just Scarlet and Violet? From what people were saying last night, I think you can breed it in BDSP, but I think it's only breedable like once, I think. Which I don't really understand the mechanics of it. It's not something I've ever looked into too much, but you can, yeah, you've got unlimited breedability in Scarlet and Violet. Obviously PLA, you can't where you get it from, just because there's no breeding in that game. But yeah, I'm not too sure in the other games, Marcelo. Deadass, how are you doing? I hope you're good, my friend, and having a great Tuesday. Great to see you in the chat. Yeah, thanks for joining us tonight. Are there any good shinies you would recommend? Oh, there's loads in Kitakami. Gliscor, if you've got Scarlet, is a great one. One of my favorite ones in the games. Sandshrews, a nice easy one. Ferret, again, nice easy one to do. Poliwag, Poliwell, or Poliwrath or Politoed, and again another really cool shiny hunt to go for. You go for an Applin, so you can get a Diplin. Diplin's got a really nice shiny. Sinistra, again another new Pokemon. There's so many shiny hunts, I think, in the Teal Mask. That's one of the best parts about it, I think, is like the amount of like just new Pokemon, not new but returning Pokemon that we can go on and hunt for shiny in these games, which is cool. So there's a few, I guess, without going through the entire decks. After the DLC, all starters are unlocked though. Yeah, I believe all of the starters will be catchable as well in the terrarium. I don't know how though. I wonder if there's like a catch to being able to access them, but hopefully not. Hopefully they're just wandering around freely in the terrarium. I feel like there might be a little bit of a side thing to do to unlock them. I just feel like because they're kind of the starter Pokemon, they're going to add something in to make them a little bit more tricky just to get and just have them randomly wandering around. They'll definitely be rare though. Sean, I found more shiny by accident than purposely looking. All the starters anyway. This is like they do spawn a lot in Scarlet and Violet. It's a great game for shinies. It really is. Tail Duck, they still haven't done Venusaur or Blastoise. I know. I fully expect them to do those. They have to do those in the Indigo Disc, right? 7-star Blastoise and Venusaur. Gonna be very good. Gonna be very hard, I think, as well. Because there's like Blastoise in particular, because it's so bulky. I feel like Blastoise might be Steel, Terra Steel. Are the Sinnoh starters shiny locked in Scarlet and Violet? I don't think those eggs are shiny locked. I think the eggs that you get from Jack, I think you can get shinies from that egg. I'm not 100% sure, so don't take my word for it. It might be worth just doing a quick Google search. but I want to say I watched a Japanese player who was doing a hunt with that egg, resetting that egg, and did eventually get a shiny. But I don't know if it was from that egg or from that Pokemon that they hatched and then they hatched more eggs. I couldn't really work it out from the video, and because I don't speak Japanese, I couldn't really understand it too well. But the way it looked like they were resetting that egg to get the shiny, but I could be completely wrong. Jazzy Girl, yes I have. If I chose DPT as delivery, then possibly, but I chose Royal Mail track 24, so I'll get it Friday. You never know. Royal Mail might pull through. You might get it like Thursday. I hope you do. Excited for you to get it. Are you cracking it, or are you just keeping it sealed? Alex, yeah, I think a Rowlet hunt next week. I don't think we did. Did we do Rowlet? I don't think we did. Did we do it? I don't know if we finished. No, I don't know if we did. We do. I'll have to go back and have a look. I think we did a Rowlet hunt, but I don't know if we actually managed to get the shiny or not. I don't know if that was like just before Worlds, and then we did the Mew stuff, and then we never went back to the Rowlet. That might be one to do. Since when can Roar and Moom spawn in the big caves in the crater? I think it always has been able to, hasn't it? Is that like secret area where it can spawn? But I'm pretty sure it can spawn in other areas as well. What's our sandwich power looking like? It has run out. Okay, time for another snack. Snack time. Tail Duck, that is absolutely brutal. Out of all of them, and it was the only one not an actual authentic form. Oh, that is absolutely the worst. Are you continuing to try to get it? I hope if you do, I hope you manage to get the authentic one, the shiny one, very quickly, my friend. That is absolutely brutal. What was the Unova gimmick? It was gems. Yeah, gems was the gimmick. It kind of really wasn't a gimmick, it's like a held item, but it was kind of like a gimmick. But yeah, gems were the gimmick. A bit like a Z crystal, really. Just powered up. They activated on using the like a move. It wasn't like you activated it. So like Hitmontop holding a fighting gem, if you used a fighting type attack, whether it be Mach Punch or Close Combat, it would activate as soon as you use that first fighting type attack, and then it would be used up after that. We did Rowlet. Did I evolve it into Hisuian Decidueye? Not Hisuian. Or did I? I can't remember what I did. Like, I have like I want to say I can remember the thumbnail of Rowlet, but it's very vague. We did do Rowlet. Thank you, friends. At least I've got you to keep my memory in check. I don't know if we got the shiny though. That's the thing, yeah. Keeping it sealed and buying a second one to open. That's a nice idea, yeah. I think it's like the one product that's the one to keep sealed as well from the entire set. I feel like the Ultra Premium collection. Hope we get some good pulls when you manage to get your second one though. And I've never seen it spawn in the big caves before, and it's shown up more than the Gibbles and Gabites. That is interesting. I'm pretty sure it's always been able to spawn in the big cave. Yeah. Oh, Turtle Duck, you didn't get it. That is so annoying. So frustrating. It's worse that it's just that one as well, right? Is the Hisuian Growlithe pairing gives you shiny locked? Yeah, I believe that is shiny locked, yeah. Keyboard Unlimited? No, we have not got the shiny just yet, my friend. We're still going. Wish Game Freak would just remove the idea of shiny locking Pokemon. Yeah, for some of them in particular, you know. I get it with like some of the legendaries and stuff like that, and the, you know, like the box legendaries, because they tend to do like a giveaway towards the end of that generation with the shiny legendaries, which is quite a hype kind of like mystery gift event that they do. So, but when it's already available in the games, right? You feel like, why are you shiny locking it? You can already get shiny Hisuian Arcanine. It would be a cool way to just like reset in front of Perrin before she gives you it to try and get the shiny, right? RR7DF, how are you doing, mate? I hope you're good. Again, I've been inspired and I'm trying Fioni hunt. Also, good luck with your hunt. I hope you have a lot better luck than we're having. And let us know if you manage to get it anytime soon. But awesome to hear. And Alex, if the Indigo Disc has the starter spawn in the wild, then either I'll date skip or wait till my birthday and look for the Rowlet with either the Jumbo or Chosen. Yeah, the Destiny Mark is the one, isn't it? Yeah, that is a very cool idea. Date skip for that date so you can get it. That's a good little challenge. Get all the starter Pokemon with that mark in special balls. Right. I don't know if we've got, I think we got one more box after this. Void Start, dude. Someone from a random Discord traded me a shiny Fioni for a shiny Charmander. I just put one from Go into home and then Scarlet and did the trade. Nice. Hope it's legit. Might be. I hope it is. It's a nice trade to get though. It's awesome. Keyboard, I got a shiny Rowlet, took around 600 eggs. That's not too bad. I got 2 shiny Rowlets. That is good. That is good. 2 from 600 eggs. Alex, final guess is 306. No more guesses after. Okay. Until the next stream, where it looks like we might be continuing on this hunt. Hopefully not Void Start. That's amazing though. It's a really nice shiny to get. That's legit. I hate that I'm such a skeptic with stuff like that. When you hear about it, you're like, instant thoughts is like, is it hacked? Like, I don't know. Hopefully perception changes over time when they like implement other things in the games. Maybe stop stuff. Galupa, yes, I will be, mate. I'll be trading them out after we finish hatching all of the ones that we've got. Or if we get the shiny, like, anytime soon. I'll probably finish off the eggs that we've got, right? We haven't got, like, a ton left to hatch. No shiny yet, though. Denzel, shiny Clefairy. Congrats. Super nice shiny to get. Those green ears. Took 3 outbreaks. That's alright, though. I'm pleased you finally got it. 3 outbreaks though. Awesome to hear that you got it. Has it got the mark? That's a big question. I'm presuming it's from the outbreak event, right? I did manage to get 2 shiny male Litleo, both with marks the day before Sinister outbreak, so I guess my luck was used up on those. Ah, that is, yeah, I know which one you would trade, wouldn't you? Nice to get those with the marks though, right? Was the Mew that you distributed hacked? Yes, Professor Oak. We're going down this little rabbit hole again. Is this because I dissed the Dynamax raids? I'm sorry. I'm sorry. You want that Professor Oak battle though? No. Would have been a lot easier to do it that way. Honestly, it would have taken me like half the amount of time. Right. Womp womp. Into the abyss it goes. OT name is Shiny D. Oh no. It's just a shiny from Go. Oh, that makes me super sad that you've traded that out. Might not have been to the bot either. Is someone just trading it? Isn't Charmander like kind of rare now in Go? Is it? I've been trying to get like Charmander candies for ages just to level up my Shadow Charizard that I've got. Need to level it up so I can use it in the Go League. They did say it was their first shiny, so I guess that meant grab yourself a Fioni if you want from us at the end of the stream. These are all legit, and then you can do your own shiny hunt in your own game if you would like to. You might not want to spend the time doing it, but get a shiny Fioni in your own game if you want to grab one of these at the end of the stream. They had a Charmander community day. Yeah, that wasn't that long ago. Yeah, I got a bunch of candies from that, but not enough. As I think I got the shiny Charmander. I think it was the first Charmander that I came across, but I couldn't do a lot of the community day, so I could only catch like a few of them. I got a handful, but not as many as I needed. Hey boy, either one, my mate, either one. Lee's fine. Lee is super fine. But whichever you're more comfortable with. Professor Oak, I believe Icardi missed that penalty. Which penalty? Was that the one where he tapped it to the side? Is that like the meme video I saw of the weekend, or is this Champions League tonight? I don't know who's playing. I know Arsenal are playing tonight, right? Sarah, how you doing? I got 3 shiny Clefairies in the same outbreak just now while you're on the background. I got a shiny Snorunt. Nice, congrats. That's awesome. Have the Clefairies got any of the marks? That's a big question. I hope they have. Imagine if all 3 have got all three different marks. That'd be insane. Jonah, even if I had online subscription, I'd be scared to trade on account of hearing about generated Pokemon being received. Yeah. It's the bots out there now that you've got, like these, what is it, Machamp.com? I don't know what it's called, but there's loads of them now. There's like, they sell shinies, don't they? And then do these advertisements where they just like, I can't believe Pokemon don't shut their accounts down though. It's so weird. It's like they're so obviously operating. Just mad. It's crazy. Champions League tonight, United versus Galatasaray. What's the score? What is the score in that game? It's like a bit of a crisis situation in Manchester United at the minute. Griff, hacker. What's this? The Griff, who's that? Who's the hacker? Hope you're not accusing me of hacking, because I've got a Fioni and a Manaphy in Scarlet and Violet. 3-2 to Galatasaray. No way. What? Love it when Man U lose. I don't want to offend any Man United fans, but like to see it. I'm sorry. Sorry if you're a Man United fan. I've probably upset you. Every reason to unsubscribe from the channel right now. You guys have a problem with raid bot shinies like the OT after all had to do the raid. I think I don't know how they work. Do they give you the like your own OT when you get them and stuff like that? I've never really looked into them or done any of the raid shiny bots, so I don't really know too much about them. Yeah, Rose, I totally agree with you. Yeah, I think you can spot the obvious ones, I think, a mile away and just dump them, you know. I've had a few of the Machamp.com ones when I've been trading out, you know, like just the random rejects that we've done from many hunts on the channel. When I've been going through stuff, when I transfer things into home, There's been a bunch of them that are like, well, that's definitely a bot, you know. So yeah, just get rid of those ones. But for the majority, I think like a lot of them are like legit, so nice to keep them. But selling Pokemon or trading gen Pokemon is dumb. I feel like it's okay to use bots to gen Pokemon if you're gonna use it for yourself for competitive play. Yeah, I don't know, like like the eBay stuff, like selling shinies on eBay, like it's crazy to me, you know. You guys have a pro I won't say who since you know them, but bots running on 6-star raids per account at a time when you actually do something to get them. Okay, I think I know who you mean. Nah, I don't know, dude. I'm like, I like hunting for stuff myself. I don't have a problem with anything anyone else is doing, you know. I think if it's not like breaking people's games and stuff like that, I don't think there's a problem with it, you know. Everyone to their own, and like obviously a lot of people really enjoy taking advantage of those things, but like I say, you know, however people want to enjoy the game, like that's cool, you know. I think just like enjoy the game how you want to enjoy it. And you know, if there wasn't I guess if there wasn't the demand for that sort of thing, then those sort of things wouldn't be as popular as they are, right? So that's the way you kind of have to look at it. I think Game Freak could have helped themselves a little bit by doing stuff with the raids to make them a bit more accessible. Shinies, like we were talking about it earlier on in the stream, you know, you just can't, like, there's no way to try and in-game manipulate to get a shiny in a raid, right? Which, you know, yeah. Some dude wanted to buy a shiny Entei from me and Go. That is different though. I think like the Pokemon Go stuff, as far as I'm aware, right, is like really like saleable. Like you can get some really valuable stuff in Pokemon Go. Like I had a few of the Go casters looking through some things that I had, and they were like, you could sell some of these like Pokemon that you've got. And I was like, I had no idea. Like I've got no like desire to, but I'm sure if you play Go a lot, you've got a really good collection, you could probably make a decent bit of money of selling them, like, because there's a lot of collectors out there, obviously a lot of competitive players as well, so there's a lot of value in Go, because it is really difficult to get the Pokemon. And I don't think there is a way to actually hack in Pokemon in Pokemon Go, which is really cool for Go in itself. Five Herber ability patches. Give me the raid code. I want in there now. I need to stock up. Yeah, Lord Shadow, I agree with you, mate. I think there's just something about like, it's just like that personal thing about like going for a shiny hunt and getting it, like just being able to, you know, go through the steps to get it. I like it. I enjoy doing it. Yeah. Yeah. I will not sell my shinies, no matter how many thousands I have. I feel like shiny Entei and Go is pretty rare as well. Like, that feels like a really rare shiny to get. I feel like shinies and Go are like, other than the community day ones, they're pretty hard to come by. Oh, Jake Griff. Okay, dude. I don't know, dude. You just came in and were like, hacker. I'm like, me? What have I done? What have I done now? I haven't hacked. That's cool, dude. I hope you're having a good Tuesday. Thanks for joining this stream, though. Right, last two lines. Can we get it? You can hack check in Pogo, but people do have 24/7 bots that autofarm Shundos and shinies and rare Pokemon and auto do raids, that kind of thing. Ah, okay. Because even like the, what's it called, where you, is it like spoofing your location? That still goes on, right? But if you get caught doing that, your account gets like banned, right? I wouldn't even risk it. Like Pokemon Go, knowing how long it takes to like level up in Pokemon Go, I'd be devastated if my account got banned. Dice. Wish I just can send Pokemon like Hooper from Go over to Scarlet. That would be very, yeah, that would be very, very cool. I think Hooper is in the games in Scarlet and Violet. I think via home you can trade Hooper in now. You can, yeah, 100% you can. Yeah. Wallace is a great shiny Ozone. Don't have to send me a shiny though, my friend, honestly. But shiny for sure. When Hooper is in the national decks for Scarlet and Violet, the transfer issue should be fixed in home. Okay. That makes more sense. Maxi the Gamer, how are you doing? I hope you're well. Great to see you in the chat again, and I hope you're having a great Tuesday. Maybe you're the person that's going to bring us a little bit of luck to get the shiny Fioni tonight. Void, I have a friend who spoofs and can block non-shinies, non-hundos. He gets banned fast. I can imagine, yeah. Is it like a soft ban and then you're allowed to play again, or is it like you have to create a whole new account? Anyone know if I can still shiny hunt, shiny event Clefairy with the upbeat mark? I'm checking, but no one's have it. Ale, if you still got the mass outbreak event in your game, if you haven't went online since updating with the event, you should have the outbreak. Like, if you haven't got the outbreak anymore and you've been online, then that's it gone. But is the upbeat mark? The upbeat mark is just a normal mark anyway, right? So there is a chance that you can still get it. It's just, it was just increased chances. So it was giving you like way better chances in the outbreak, which it didn't feel like from my point of view, but definitely the data suggested that. Alex, if you ever stream a Rowlet hunt, can you name it Alex or Alexa it? We can do, we can, for sure, for sure. Just want the shiny Fioni. Just looking at that gem in its middle, I'm just like, when is it going to be yellow? R7, I've sent all my shinies from Go to home and have been working on a shiny living deck since they began. I hit 900 unique shiny just the other day. Wow, that's incredible. That is amazing. You're very close, like in regards to how many Pokemon there are, and like for a shiny living dex, you're getting very close to finishing that. That is very, very cool. That's very cool. I love that. Good luck with the rest of it. I hope you manage to kind of finish it up. I'm guessing there's some is there any Pokemon that aren't, like Victini's definitely a Pokemon that's we can't get shiny, right? There must be a few more that we can't get shiny yet, or have never been shiny. Has Keldeo ever been shiny as well? I don't know if Keldeo, have we ever had shiny Keldeo? Look at me running around with just boxes of Fioni just for the sake of it. Right, last 6. Can we get it in these last 6? Hopefully we can. So about Steak, how are you doing? I hope you're well. Thanks for joining the stream tonight. My Quaxley shiny egg hunt took 3 months, over 4,000 eggs. That is nuts, Greg. Pleased to hear you managed to get it. Like, I'm fair play for like sticking at it. That is a crazy long hunt, but very worthwhile in the end. Nice to hear you got the shiny though after all those eggs. That is a lot of eggs. 7 or 30 days soft ban, but permaban can happen. Yeah, that's what would scare me, the permaban. Fiona, while I was playing Pogo in Walmart, I found a shiny. Nice. So that's I would have started dancing as well, for sure. No Keldeo either, yeah. I'm trying to think of which other mythicals. Zarude being shiny? It's a newish one though, right? Bros, I started playing Pogo for the furfy forms from home. You know, I should speak to Lou. If I'm ever in Florida, I could speak to Lou. Lou and Barish have a load of those forms. I can maybe snag some of them. If I'm ever over that way, I can then trade you them. I know they got a load of, and Bebum as well. He's got a lot of the Egyptian ones, I'm pretty sure, which are really, really rare to get. The fair hats on, which are very cool. Tina, how are you doing? I hope you're well. I thought you could get shiny Keldeo and Sword and Shield, Grand Tundra. Is it not shiny locked? I'm pretty sure it's shiny locked and Sword and Shield. I could be wrong. I always thought it was shiny locked. Casimiro's got a red card. No way. Oh man, that is a nightmare. Gone from bad to worse. Meltdown. The Man United fans. I feel bad. Like, I know some really great people that are Man United fans as well, so it does make me feel a little bit bad. But then I think to the times that they were, yeah, probably the same about Newcastle and other teams. So yeah, it goes around, comes around, I guess. One Unleash. Could you imagine if it's the last egg? It'd be great if it was. Yellow gem. It's not. Thomas, how are you doing? I hope you're well, my friend. And thanks for joining the stream. That's it, friends. No shiny again. We're gonna have to continue the Fioni. I tell you what, we can do a bit of a shiny hunt before we start the 7-star raid on Thursday, right? I can do a few eggs then. That's sad. Okay, well, we're not even at full odds yet, so I guess can't be too down about it. We were hunting Brozon. Fione is what we were hunting, or are hunting currently still, but no luck. We're Leicester fan. We want the opposite direction to the Champions League. We went the opposite. Yeah, but Leicester's a great team, right? I was sad to see Leicester get relegated. I really like Leicester. They'll be straight back up. You guys have been playing really, really good football, I think, down in the Championship. Right, code for trading 5882 5252. Let's just go with that. I'm just going to type it. Trade code. So if you want to grab a Fioni now for your own shiny hunt, more than welcome to. Just send me fodder. Don't send me anything good. You don't feel obliged like you got to send anything good. Trade code's there. I'm going to just search on this, and yeah, I will trade out for as long as I can tonight. Steven took 800 eggs for shiny Eevee. That's a lot. Tiger, thank you so much for the subscribe. Really appreciate it, my friend. And if you are joining us in the stream, I hope you enjoyed it. Jose. Yeah, it is. The background music is. No way, Bentley. Sending me a... Can't send me a shiny Arceus. Can't send me a shiny Arceus. Send me something else. It's too much. Too much. Send me a Pidgey or something. An Iron Leaves. Swear, Bentley, were you trying to send me an Iron Leaves last night? Send me something else. Something not exclusive, right? Something not exclusive. Look, yeah. Something not something really bad. I like really bad Pokemon. There we go. Love it. Love it. Bentley, thank you so much for the Bishop. I really appreciate it. Shauna, thank you so much for coming by. It's been great hanging out tonight. Hopefully I catch you on another stream soon, but take care of yourself. And again, thanks for coming by tonight. It's been really fun. Rosan, sending shiny luck. I got 6 shinies and 1 sandwich, so good luck. Thank you so much, mate. Yes, that is insane. 6 shinies, that's got to be a record. I don't think I got that many even when we got after like the Fluttermane in Area 0. That is insane. Good job. Void Start, thank you so much, mate, for coming by the stream. It's been great hanging, chatting tonight. Got only Iron Leaves. I know, that's what I was thinking, right? Too exclusive to send away. Too nice. Keep that. You might need it. Very unique. Rosan, thank you so much, my friend. The support is really appreciated. I really appreciate that. Hopefully the videos continue to be helpful going forward, especially with the Indigo disc coming out and things like that. It's gonna be a lot to cover, I think, in those games. A lot more than the Teal Mask, which is just a little that scratched the surface, I think, with what to expect from the Indigo disc. Joanna, how are you doing? Hope you are having a great Tuesday. Hopefully the shiny will be here. We've ran out of eggs tonight, so I am just trading out now to anyone that wants a Fioni, that wants to do the hunt in their own game. More than welcome to grab one. So yeah, Tell Duck, thank you again for coming by to the stream tonight. It's been great hanging out. Take care of yourself, and I'll hopefully catch you on another stream soon. We'll be streaming Thursday night, so we'll be doing the 7-star terror raid event when it goes live. So we'll probably go live about an hour before, be like 12 a.m. my time, which I don't know what that is Eastern, or like 5 p.m. Eastern, I think, around then. I'll put an update up tomorrow on the channel, so it's all scheduled in. Been through Scarlet and Violet, and I can't decide whether to complete the base game before doing the DLC or not. Yeah, PHIONE. I don't know what to suggest, actually. What would be better? I kind of feel like you could jump into the Teal Mask, do that, and then go back and do the base games. Might be quite cool to do. Javier, thank you so much for the poltergeist. And enjoy the Fioni. And if you are doing the shiny hunt for it, I hope you have some good luck with it. Jose, thank you so much, mate. I really appreciate it. And Gugamus, how are you doing? Thank you for your guides. I'm new to the game and share what's good, and you guys have helped a lot. Thank you so much, and I'm really happy to hear the guides have been helpful. Hopefully they, like I say with a lot of the other ones, I hope they continue to be as they go forward. It's like we've got a little bit of a down period at the minute between this and the Indigo disc coming out, but it's like loads of stuff to still kind of do, little bits on the channel, which should be quite fun over the next few weeks. So few weeks, I say. It's going to be probably 2 months till the Indigo disc drops, right? Alex, I don't want to Fioni, I just want to give you a shiny. Too kind, my friend. What's your in-game name so I know to keep an eye out for you? Roman, no way. The shiny Cramorant. Thank you so much, mate. One of the best shinies, I think, in the Teal Mask. The orange is very nice. I'm not a huge Cramorant fan, but I do love it shiny. The shiny is very cool. Yeah, I've been catching a lot of Clefairies and no upbeat mark. So I'm guessing not losing my time, more trying to catch a special poke. If you've got, so have you not got the outbreak still, ill? Are they gone? Like the ones with the ones that are just like everywhere with the sparkling gold behind them? That is very true, actually. Baby Pluto makes a good point. If you care about the storyline, then base games first. That is very true. Yeah, because you kind of want to finish that so you know what the sitch is. And I guess the other bits of the Teal Mask will make a lot more sense then. Sarah Blades, thank you so much for the subscribe. And if you join us on the stream, I hope you're enjoying it with us all. Having a great Tuesday yourself. Justin, thank you so much for the subscribe as well. Right, is this Fiona? No, that is not. Jesse, thank you as well for the subscribe. Thank you so much, guys. Really appreciate the support. Only gear, can Pokemon transferred from Go breed shiny eggs? Yes, they can. Trying to get a shiny Skeledirge and Ultra Ball. Yes, you will be able to. Yeah, you'll be able to pass that down. Oh, Fiona, exclusive or rare? They're kind of rare because you can only really get them in certain games. So Pokemon Legends Arceus is a way to get Manaphy and Fioni that you can trade into Scarlet and Violet. The only other way I know other than that is from Pokemon Ranger. I don't know if there's another way to get it. I'm sure there's been mystery gifts over the years for them though. That poltergeist was in a Beast Ball. No way, Javier. That's nuts. I should pay more attention. Zone, I got a shiny and named it Cheat. Oh, nice. Big stack Nice. Love it. Alexis, thank you so much for the Sandshrew as well. The low ball. The lolling Sandshrew. Which is very cool. Thank you. Appreciate it, mate. Joanna, super excited to try the Feebas hunt. Tried in BDSP, but no luck. Yeah, it's so much easier in this game than in any other for Feebas. So hopefully you get have a lot of luck with it, have a lot of fun with it as well. Let us know how you get on with it though when you do manage to get around to it. It's probably the easiest way, the best way to hunt for shiny Feebas that we've had, I think. Definitely out of everything I think that I've ever tried to get Feebas shiny before. There's always next stream. That is very true, Oddish. What's the code? The code is let me see. Posted it, but it's miles up. I should probably paste it. Tree code is that. They gave out an event Manaphy egg for BDSP release. Did they? So that means I should have one in BDSP then. I totally forgot about that. Getting a trade with the stars is like getting a shiny in Masuda method. Yeah, hooking up with the on the trade card for sure, Jordan. Hopefully the more people I'm able to trade with throughout this, it's less and less, so the likelihood hooking up and getting one's better. So yeah. 66 out of 96 for the shiny Kitakami live index now. That's awesome, Lexi. That's amazing. You are very, very close. Very close. Just got 3 shiny Feebas in Go. Nice, Rose. Definitely sending one to home. 100%. That is great. I think one of the very first shinies I got in Go was London Worlds, and it was standing around, and I hadn't played Go for a long time, but all the other casters, we were doing a kind of a safety briefing of the venue, and all the other casters were just playing Go, and I was like, oh, I'll get involved. What's going on? Because there was lots of the raids and stuff were actually happening the days before the World Championships went live. And I right in the hall there, as soon as I opened it, there was a Feebas encounter, and I got a shiny Feebas. That was one of the very first shinies I got in Pokemon Go, and that instantly got me hooked back into playing Go way more regularly, which is cool. Shiny Feebas though, it's a very nice shiny. Guys, thank you so much for the Dusk Noir as well, and enjoy the Manaphy. Ozon, you honestly don't need to send any shinies my way, just for the Fioni. Honestly, I do massively appreciate them. I'm not being ungrateful, but I don't feel like you have to send a shiny. Just you're more than welcome to just grab one of these Fioni. Thank you so much, brother. It was Chris. You are welcome, my friend. Good luck with your continued. Thank you so much, and good luck to your hunt as well, Chris. I hope you manage to get the shiny if you go for it anytime soon, very, very quickly. Hugamus, thank you so much for the subscribe, and I hope you have enjoyed the stream tonight. It's been great hanging out in the chat. I know, Roz. It's a great color as well. It's like a really nice pink shiny. It's one of it. Yeah. Is this Froze? This is Froze. Oh no, there we go. Bradley, I'm only gonna say I apologize. I'm sorry that the game's not went well. That things aren't going well. You got to think though, as a Man United fan, it's always going to come out good in the end. I think it's just weird. It's just weird. I was listening to TalkSport this morning, and they were saying I just can't understand how a team with those players is losing against teams that they should be beating, especially at home. It just seems like something's really off at the minute. So hopefully it all turns around for you soon, Bradley. But I appreciate, as always, the support, mate, coming out, and enjoy that Fioni as well. A little bit of a a makeup for my Man United comments. I'm sorry. It'll turn around soon though, mate. I'm sure of it. Gugamus, thank you so much for the family of 4 mass hold. Appreciate it. Enjoy the Fione. Shuby just popped in. Did you get the shiny? We didn't. Again, it saluted us again tonight. I'm just trading out. If anyone wants one, if you want to grab a Fioni, be my guest. I'm going to trade out a bunch of them now to anyone that wants one that doesn't have access to them in their own game, so you can do the hunt yourself. These are just the rejects, and you can send anything my way, any preferably bad stuff, so you guys are keeping all the nice things for yourselves. I appreciate it, Gugamus, really do. Joanna, I got a shiny Binet yesterday. Go, so that is a very nice shiny. Very, very nice shiny. Binet's such a cool Pokemon as well. Remember Mega Pinette, right? It's like such an underrated Mega Pokemon. I love that Mega design though. It's so cool. Another reason for Megas to come back, right? Hopping on the Mega train again. Here we go. Just in my first shiny in Go was a Pineco. That's a nice shiny. Shiny Forest Dress is really cool. Now I'm at 861 deep. Wow. Would be 862, but I transferred one of my 8 shiny Mewtwo's to Violet Law. 8 shiny Mewtwo's. Fair play, mate. That is insane. That is so good. I love to hear it. Keep going with that. That is some haul though. That is absolutely crazy. Thank you, Nico. Thank you for the Sprigatito. The best starter Pokemon. The delay on the stream is like, it should be like very minimal. Like, should be like 3 to 5 seconds most. Joanna, Mega Binet is the best. I love Mega Binet. It's good in Go as well because you can still like get access to the Megas, right? Whereas in anything recent or main series Pokemon titles, you just can't. It's just sad. 1,806 and counting for my current Fire Croc hunt. Lexi, I hope you get it soon. You've got to get it soon. Bros, no way. Mega Binet raids are coming up. That is very exciting. Do you know, is that like going to be over Halloween? That's very cool. Big Ben, thank you so much, mate. I really, really appreciate that. That really does mean a lot. Thank you so much. And thank you just for coming out and supporting the stream and other content as well. It does really mean a lot. Meloetta shiny locked. I feel like Meloetta is, isn't it? Yeah. Meloetta has to be. I don't know. It's just shiny locked. I've never heard. I know there's been a bunch of Meloetta events. Shiny locked Pokemon. Let's have a quick look. I do look at this from. Let's have a look. Oh, this list's not true. It's got Poipole is shiny locked. Poipole's not shiny locked. Oh no, these are when you receive them at certain points. Okay, so this is actually quite true. So Moss Shadow is still. I don't think that's ever been obtainable. Volcanion. Meloetta. Must be. I don't know. You guys might. There might have been an event in Galway you could have got it, I guess. It is a great Pokemon for spooky season though. Mega Binet. Alex, you'll love the name I give to the shiny. I can't wait to see it. Alex, you're not. Are you after a Fioni? Are you wanting something else? Judine, Thank you so much for the shiny Froakie. That's nuts. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. That's super nice. I have the Hooper in home right now, but can't trade to Scarlet. It says not being obtained in this save file. That is super annoying. I think Void mentioned earlier, didn't he? I think about there's a glitch at the minute, meaning we can't get it across. I'm hoping the new patch that comes soon fixes like a bunch of these issues. Like Hooper's one of those Pokemon that I just don't have. I don't have it. I don't think I've got it anywhere in any game, unless I want to say it was Hooper. No, I don't think Hooper was one of the last. It was Volcanion. I don't think Hooper was in that like little mystery gift that was at the very end of Sword and Shield. We did a giveaway for a bunch of the extra ones that we had. So unless Hooper was in that, because if it was, I'll definitely have one. JJ, thank you so much for the shiny Slugma. I really need to upgrade my Talonflame Flame Body user to a Slugma or a Macargo for sure. It is just the better Flame Body Pokemon. Pun, I saw a picture from Go, that's why. Let me see. Oh, it might be not shiny lock then. Official Rob Locks Cards 1. Thank you so much for the subscribe. Thanks for the support. Really appreciate it. And Daniel, thank you as well for the subscribe, my friend. Really appreciate that. Gugamus, going on your first shiny hunt ever. Going for Iron Thorns. Good luck with that. Great shiny to go after. I hope you get it nice and easy. Official Rob blocks cards. My dream Pokemon is Marshadow. Marshadow is such a cool. It's one of the best mythical Pokemon. I love it. I really do. Marshadow was definitely with the Volcanion, I think. Is that like they did like 3 gift Pokemon at the end of Sword and Shield? But I can't remember the last one. I don't know if it was Hooper. Kind of trying to remember. Such a long time ago now. Last super event was in Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon, I think. I definitely feel like I missed that then. Michelle and Juden, thank you so much for the Fioni. Have an amazing night. Michelle, thank you so much for the shiny Froakie. That is incredible. Thank you so much. Really nice shiny. So generous of you. And I'm going to treasure that Froakie. And the one of the best shinies ever to be ever invented in Greninja as well. Is more than welcome to grab one, my friend. Just send anything across. Anything you've just got spare. A Pidgey, a Magikarp, anything spare that you do not want. Just yeah, use the trade code. The trade code is, I'll just update again. Trade code is that. I'm just going to try and search on it until we run out of time to try and get as many of you traded out with one as possible. Also, what was my first shiny? It was a Fearow in Pokemon Pearl. Random full odds. It's a real one to shout about. Real glam shiny. But yeah, that was my first ever shiny. Just randomly. Yeah. I will never forget that Fearow. Could have been something so much better, right? I've probably still got it in that game as well. I'll have to boot it up sometime. Do you have any predictions for the Victory Road VGC World Cup? I think Taiwan again are going to be very hard to beat. I think Canada are going to be probably, you know, coming out. I think the US as well are always going to be strong. Spain. It'd be interesting to see how Italy do this year with a rash kind of managing them, you know. I think they could do really well. And then of course Japan as well, I think. Just because of how strong they were at Worlds, right? I think it depends how like serious they take it. Which they probably will take it really seriously. But they had such a clean sweep at Worlds this year, I feel like that'll just like transition into the World Cup as well. It'd be very difficult. But yeah. I feel like those are probably the teams that will probably see like getting through to the end. What about you though? I'm looking forward to starting. Actually, the draw should have been today, shouldn't it, for round one in the groups. Gugamus, how do you shiny hunt for Fioni? Are you able to breed it? Yes, you can breed it. So you just stick it with a Ditto. If you use the Masuda method as well, so get a foreign Ditto to breed with it, it'll increase the odds for you. But yeah, that is how you can do it. So you can breed Fioni with Ditto to get Fioni, or you can breed Manaphy with Ditto to get Fioni, which I found out yesterday. And you could breed Manaphy with Ditto. I didn't know you could breed Fioni with Ditto though to get, which makes it cool. So we can trade these out. Genesect and Shiny have been in Pokemon Go. Yes. Shiny Genesect is very, very cool. I love Shiny's Genesect. Very cool Pokemon. Bonnie man, how are you doing? Thank you again so much, man, for sending me across all those documents. I'm really looking forward to kind of diving into that AF stuff. It's going to be very, very fun, and all down to you sending all that across. Sorry I didn't get back to you today. It's been a bit of one of those days where I've just had one thing after another all day, so I haven't really had much time to jump on and catch up with stuff. I wanted to ask if you have any recommendations for Switch turbo controllers. I getting tired of manually grinding the league tournament, so I don't really have anything. And Robin, thank you so much for the shiny Goomy. That is super, super kind of you. And enjoy the Fioni. I don't really have any recommendations I would like that I can be like, this is the best turbo controller. I would definitely try and Google some stuff. I use the 8-bit door ultimate controller. Now the only drawback with this is you can put it into like a turbo mode where it will just spam one button, but the only thing is you have to use like tape to tape the button down, so it's not ideal, but it works fine. Like I've never had any trouble doing it with like tape. I guess like just be careful with the different sorts of tape that you would use if you go for it. Otherwise it's a really great controller. It's really nice. I way prefer it to the Pro controller, but because it's got some nice weight to it as well, and you can use it with your PC and other things, which is really, really cool. Like, and if you've got, if you ever pick one of these up, which is the Epilogue GB, where you can play like Game Boy Advance and Game Boy games on your PC, you can actually hook this controller up with that, which is very cool. So it's got like a bunch of different ways to do it. But yeah, as far as it goes for a turbo controller with just a click, like just to be able to set it to go into turbo mode, you need to like hold the button down for it to be like in turbo mode to use it. So it's a little bit, it's not ideal for that. But if you're kind of happy putting like tape on a button and just leaving it to go, then it'll work, and you get a lot of other good benefits from this controller itself. Rebel, you can't catch Fioni in the teal mask, unfortunately, but you can trade it in now via home. You can get it in Pokemon Legends Arceus with Manaphy, and then you can breed it over. So that's how you can do it. But unfortunately, you can't catch it in the teal mask. That would have been very cool if you could. That's how you doing, mate. I hope you are good, my friend. And Mai, thank you so much for the turtle egg as well. Love that. Hori Spit controllers are great. I have heard they're really good, yeah. So that might be an option. Miku fan. I think I got my shiny Genesect from a shiny giveaway. Nice. Giveaway for shiny Shaman. Should do the shiny hunt and BDSP for Shaman. I never actually did the shiny hunt. I did the Darkrai, but I never did the Shaman. That'd be a cool one to do. And then dupe up and then trade to home and then trade out. Because you can still dupe in BDSP, but I don't know. I don't know what I don't know how all the flags work actually in BDSP if you dupe stuff in there now. I don't know if it flags up if you trade stuff into home, but you can't trade out from BDSP if you dupe stuff in it, because it's like locked to one Pokemon, isn't it? If you ever need anything, I'll try to help out. Thank you so much, mate. I really, really appreciate it. Thanks for the recommendation. I'll have a look online for some controllers. You're more than welcome, mate. But good luck picking one up. Will, thank you so much for the shiny Zwelos. Too kind, my friend. Too kind. Enjoy the Fioni though, mate. Really hope if you try the shiny hunt, you have a lot of luck with it. Hopefully not. Hopefully not. Ozone. Just joined a few minutes ago. Did you get the shiny? Joseph, we didn't, unfortunately, mate. Sorry, I missed your comment there. No, we didn't manage to get it tonight. So we will be continuing it. Like I mentioned earlier, like yesterday's stream, I'm gonna do the 7-star Decidueye when it goes live. So we'll probably go live like an hour or two maybe before that goes live. So we'll probably do a bit of the Manaphy hunt before that raid goes live, just to kind of get warmed up before it kicks off. I think 1 AM UK time it's starting. So Angry Panda, has anyone considered Dragalge against the soon Decidueye in the upcoming raids? It's a really good shout. Really good shout. I think it will probably do extremely well against it. Firefly, thank you so much, mate. Will you be doing the shiny Mew next week too? Yes. So I think probably Tuesday next week we'll do the giveaway for the shiny Mew, and that will be the last one. So if you're around, we'll do a whole evening of that if you want to get the Mew. So I'll try and schedule that in before the weekend, so we at least everyone knows what day that will be, and that'll be the last one. Rose, thank you so much for coming out tonight. Again, it's been great hanging out and catching up with you, and hopefully I'll see you later in the week, and have a great next couple of days, because I'll not be streaming tomorrow night, so it will be Thursday when I'm back on next. What Pokemon do you recommend for Hisui and Rowlet? At the minute, without like having the exact information, I do think Iron Moth is a really good suggestion. If you wanted to build something before going in, I think if you don't want to wait to see what the raid, because the best way I think to prepare for the raid is to wait for the raid to come out, see what the move set is that it's got, and then it's way easier to kind of determine what will be the best Pokemon to go in, to do it in the quickest way and easiest way. So, but I think to hedge your bets, if you wanted a really good Pokemon to take in against it, that's going to have a really easy time against it, no matter what move the Rowlet's going to have. For the most part, I would say Iron Moth. It does depend how the raid sets up though. Like when the shield goes, when does the shield go up? When does it reset our stats? When does it reset its stats? You know, there's a lot of things there. Does it use a lot of status boosting moves? Because some raids, like we've seen before, they have access to like those boosting like status moves, but they don't tend to use them like that much. So there's so many variables, but I think Iron Moth's a pretty safe one. NR, thank you so much for the subscribe as well. William, I'm really enjoying your videos and the casting is top notch. Keep up the amazing work. A really positive beacon in the community. William, thank you so much, mate. I cannot say how much I appreciate that. The support is really does mean a lot, and I hope that perspective stays the same when we keep the positivity up, and the guides, hopefully the and all the other stuff keeps on like improving, like I hope it does. Quasida boy, how are you doing? I hope you're good. Thanks for hopping in, joining us tonight. Xena, no luck getting the Fioni yet. Just keep trying. I know it's really frustrating. I wish there's a better way to trade out than this, because it's like I know you guys are going to be using the code that I've put up, and you're going to be bumping into each other and not connecting with me. But hopefully the more we go on, the more boxes we do, the less of you that there is that is wanting to trade for a Fioni, and it gets easier for you to kind of match it with me, hopefully. In theory, that's how it should work. SIH, Iron Hands for the win. No, I'm pleased it was helpful. You think is easier than the Mewtwo raid? Pun pun. 100%. It will be an absolute breeze compared to the Mewtwo raids. It will not be anything like the Mewtwo raids. No way. The Mewtwo raid was just a special one-off raid that was very, very ridiculous. The Hisuian Decidueye will be a walk in the park. I promise you that. Riley, who's the Mount Rushmore of Pokemon casters you like to share the cast with? I think Scott or Evan are always going to be the ones up there, right? You know what? A really cool person that I would have loved to have cast with, but it unfortunately didn't work out for a number of reasons, which is like really sad because I think they had a real amazing presence behind the desk, and it would have been great to see where they would have went on from if they continued doing it. And that's Shady. I think when Shady, you know, originally did the casting, he was so much fun to watch, and obviously he's a big YouTuber at the time. He still is, of course, but you know, back then he was like, you know, there wasn't as many as there is like out there now, and to see him kind of make that transition into casting was very, very cool. But like I say, unfortunately that was one that just I don't know, I don't really know the details why it didn't work out. I've heard stuff, but like, you know, like I don't know the exact details of it, so I'm not going to make any past judgment. But I loved Shady behind the desk. I think that would have been a very cool person to cast with. But outside of that, I think Scott and Evan are the ones. And you know, the annoying thing is I was at Worlds this year with Scott again, and it's like I've not been able to get on the desk with Scott either in London or in Japan. I'm like, come on, one of these times I will get a chance to cast with Scott. I really would. And hopefully if I'm ever at an event with Evan, that would be another really great opportunity, you know. So I think those two, they're the OGs, aren't they? They were the, you know, original ones that kind of started a lot of this, so they would be the ones, I would say. Yeah. Becky, you are more than welcome. You're more than welcome. Thank you so much for coming and supporting the stream, and I hope you enjoy the Fioni. And if you try the shiny hunt, good luck with it. Good luck with it. Fly kites for that Mewtwo raid. I run out of leech lives and completed. Did you actually do it, or did you run out of the PP for the leech lives? If you ran out of PP for them, that is absolutely brutal. Any recommendations for shiny hunting Cobalion in Sword? Are you doing it in the Dynamax Adventure raids? Or are you doing it just the static encounter that you get in the, is it the Crown Tundra? You get them? You can see Zygarde becoming a pain. His ability can fully heal him when he change forms. Yeah, that's what we were talking about earlier. It's going to be a horrendous 7-star raid. Really will be. Yeah, it'll take a bunch of damage. Oh, imagine if you get it down to like 25% health, and then it goes from 50% to 100%, heals up, and then the shield goes up. Oh, that would be the worst. I think Zygarde would be way worse than Mewtwo as well, I feel. The Mewtwo did have that, like, what was it 50 times multiplier to its HP, which was just absolutely nuts. That's like another reason why the like Hisuian Decidueye should be a lot easier with that. What is it, 35 times multiplier? I think the 7-star Terrorids get. No, 30 times multiplier. David, you're more than welcome, mate. Enjoy that Fioni, and good luck with the shiny hunt if you go for it yourself. The Decidueye has the one ability. Wouldn't that mean we were able to use false swipe on it to go? Yeah, someone mentioned that yesterday in the stream, and I think that's such a huge reason to get one with the Scrappy there, just to have that false swipe user. So it's gonna be like the ultimate false swipe user, really, because like ghost types are a little bit of a pain to catch in special Pokeballs sometimes when you're shiny hunting them. So having that false swipe user with Scrappy is ideal. It's a pity it doesn't get any like sleep Sleeping Moves. Thomas. The Magina. No way, dude. You should trade me something not as special as that. If I could cancel this, I would. I've locked in though. Thomas, thank you so much. That is too kind. That is too kind. Thank you so much. I really, really appreciate that. I had to use struggle bugs because I didn't max. Oh, the leech life. Oh, okay. PP. Pun. Riley, I ain't even completed the decks. I want a challenge. I feel you see, yeah. I don't know if there's like any like any way to increase the odds other than the shiny charm. And I don't, does it even affect the static? I want to say it probably does. It should do. But I don't know if there's like any outside factors that would make it easier in Sword and Shield. I don't know. Dragonstorm Mewtwo was brutal. Has been done solo, but mostly due to only down to RNG. Dragonstorm. That is the only way. Only way. You know, and I tell you what, right? I think like I don't know if you guys are aware of the Skeledirge solo raid as well. So you can do it with Skeledirge. That is way, way, way harder than the Mew to do. Like the RNG you need there is like way more extreme than in the Mew solo raid. Like it is just absolutely crazy because it comes down to one specific turn where you need Mewtwo to miss or be paralyzed, I think. And if it's not paralyzed, I think it has to be paralyzed in that situation. Yeah, has to be paralyzed. Because I think it nullifies any of its stat drops. So it's got 100% accuracy again. And it nullifies your ability as well. And your stat drops at the same time. It's like midway through the battle. And... or does it nullify your stat? Are we boosting up? I'm trying to remember. Anyway, it needs to be paralyzed for this one turn. Because it can hit you for like super effective damage when it nullifies your unaware ability. And if it hits you there, then the raid's over. And it's like literally it comes down to that one turn. I tried it for a long time and just could never get it. And I was like, nah, I'm done with that. I know I said before I did the Mew solo and then I stopped doing Mewtwo raids, but I didn't ever complete one after that. I did try the Skeledirge for a little bit, but I was like, nah. No one needs to know about this because this is just even more ridiculous than the Mewtwo. Robbie, thank you so much for the shiny Breloom. One of my favorite shinies. Really appreciate it. Enjoy the shiny, not the shiny, just enjoy the Fioni. Angry Panda, even with only 35% increase in power, I can see Zygarde as more difficult than Mewtwo. The greatest fear is HP. Yeah, that's the thing. The HP revival of that Pokemon when it goes from its 50% to its 100% would be so scary. The shiny charm stack if other players have it. No, I don't think so. I think it's just like one. I don't think you get any additional rolls. Do you mean if you're in a union circle with other players with it? That would be insane if you could stack shiny charms together. I don't think it works like that, unfortunately. I think for the rolls that you get, the additional rolls, I think it's all locked. Jeremiah, you can't send me a shiny Manaphy. You gotta Fiona, you gotta keep that for yourself. You gotta keep that. We'll get the shiny. They're gonna send me it. I can't accept. You gotta keep this. Gotta keep it. You're too kind. Too kind. I'll trade it. I appreciate. Jeremiah, thank you so much. That is too kind. I tried to deny it. I just feel like it's too much to give. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much. Bob, thanks for watching. I caught it evolves on a sport. It'll be nah, don't worry about it. It'll be that. I appreciate it, really do. Thank you so much. Super kind of you. President boy, thank you so much, my friend. I know, right? Shiny hunt complete. I cheated. No. Jeremiah, that is insanely kind. Thank you so much, mate. I appreciate that so much. No words. Give me a shine. How many more of you guys are trying to hook up to trade? I'm sure there's plenty of you. Just want to gauge. Right, this one. Justine, thank you so much for the high dragon and enjoy the Fioni. This part of the stream is just a way for the community to flex their shinies. Yeah, 100%. I mean, you did it pretty good yesterday, right? I mean, like, we're probably one of the most epic shinies that I've seen in a long time. It's very cool. Alex, I need to give you a shiny, remember. What is, Alex, I totally missed it. If you posted before, what was your in-game name? Pun for Hunter, do you need an item to evolve it? No, you just need to trade it, Pun. So it would just be an in-game trade. But you can get, if it's just for the Gengar that you need for the Pokedex, there is an NPC character in Levincia Town. In the big circle in the middle. As soon as you go up from like the north part of the town, be an NPC character. And if you've got a Pinchurchin, you can trade it with them for a Haunter. And then see when it trades over, you'll get the Gengar. But that's a way for you to get Gengar if it's for that. But otherwise, if it's for a shiny Haunter that you've caught or anything like that, then yeah, you're gonna have to trade it with someone you know to get that Pokemon. Gugamus, yes, we're gonna continue on with the Fioni in the next hunt. We will keep going for it until we get it, for sure. We will not give up. The Iron Hands. Yeah, thank you so much. Never get too many Iron Hands, especially with VG season starting. Again, name is Derek. Awesome. Tracy, Jess, Estelle, Kurt, Ace, and Alex. You can actually catch fully evolved Gengar in the teal. Oh, you can in the teal mask, of course, yeah, because it's in outbreaks as well. Yeah. Gengar outbreaks exist, which is very cool. Yeah. Okay. Hopefully you guys don't have too long in waiting to hook up to get one of these. Should we be able to fly through the next few? Yeah, enjoy the Manaphy. And thanks again for the Iron Hands. Annihilate outbreaks look insane. Yeah, they are. Honestly, when I saw it appear on the map, I think it was when I was resetting for the Feebas for the first time, and I was like, no way, there's... no, it wasn't. It was the Poltergeist we were going for on stream, and that was when I first saw the Annihilate mass outbreaks, which is like absolutely nutty. Shiny Rabombi, thank you so much. Very cool shiny as well. Cax Gaming, I really appreciate it. Thank you so much. Super kind, super kind. And thank you so much. I've been watching your vids since the start of Scarlet and Violet came out, and I just realized that I wasn't subscribed. Just no problem, mate. Thank you for supporting the videos though and watching them, and I hope they have been helpful and continue to be throughout the rest of Scarlet and Violet, whatever we have coming for us in the Indigo disc and things like that. Have you hunted the Sinnoh starters yet? I haven't done Infernip or Torterra. Just like crime. I don't think we've done Piplup either, have we? No. Haven't done any of them. I don't know why I just didn't say, no, we haven't done all of them. No, we haven't. Just sacrilege. I do need to do Piplup. Voice. Is this Pumba? Voice, thank you so much for the shiny Grey Tusk. Such a cool shiny. Really is very cool. I think the shiny hunt I'm most proud of are my Gen 2 shiny Celebes. They hunted it two times years ago and actually managed to get it twice. That's mad. That is very impressive, mate. Yeah, we're like, I think we're about 800, nearly 900 resets into the Celebi. We were just doing it when we were trading out the Mews, so we'll probably continue it next Tuesday when we do the the last Mew giveaway on that we're going to do next Tuesday. So yeah, that'll be a really nice one to get. But doing it twice, props, man. That is insane. Taba, I love it. Thank you so much. Thank you, voice. Enjoy the Fioni. Does Hisuian Decidueye have any status moves like sleep paralysis? I don't think so. I don't think it has any status, actually. Let's have a quick look. Defog, bulk up, haze. Haze could be quite annoying. If we see haze on it, gets all the setup stuff that you would want. Like it gets like nasty plot, roost, synthesis. No, I don't think it gets any status moves. No, it's nothing. I don't think it even gets anything that's got like a secondary effect to have a status effect. Yeah, there's nothing. Nah. So you're pretty safe against it. That's what I mean. Like it didn't really have a great move pool, Hisuian Decidueye. Just like the one thing, I think it's like its Terra type probably needed to be something else for it to be a little more tricky. The Dolliv. I love Dolliv. Does Hisuian Decidueye have any stats moves? No. Xena cat's laughing. She's so sorry. And I think you once mentioned doing Ogre Ousted on stream. I would actually love that to have a chance to complete that. I think like this Friday would probably be a good one to do, or over the weekend if we don't drop one on Friday. And Dragon Elf, thank you so much for the Dolliv. One of the cutest Pokemon in Scarlet and Violet. Love that Pokemon. Yeah, so we'll try and set something up to do that. I think it'd be good. I think coming into it, if players are like wanting to do the hard mode, I don't know what the best way is. Like, you would need to have unlocked like the normal mode, hard mode. You would need to unlock the hard mode to make sure that you were able to kind of join one, so you were able to get the gift at the end. Yeah, I'm just saying that because if you don't have hard mode unlocked, you can join someone else's party in hard mode and complete it. And if you complete it as part of the party, you don't get the gift. So you need to have that unlocked first. Do I risk eating a donut when I'm stomach sick? Depends what kind of donut it is. I'm the worst person to ask for this because I would probably be like, it'll be fine, it's a donut, it'll taste good, it'll make you feel better. But it might not make you feel better. No. Victor, sure, my friend, you're more than welcome to grab one. The trade code is there. I'm just gonna trade. I got a little bit more time to trade out, so hopefully I can get the majority of you that are guys that are waiting one. But yeah, hop on, grab one. Shiny hunting Aaron. I've got plans to continue hunting this in. Nice. That's going to be a really cool hunt. That is going to be a very, very cool hunt. You'll have to let us know how you get on, Aaron. Do you know a good place to shiny hunt Rufflet? I think Mass Outbreak's probably the best bet. I think that's where I got my shiny Rufflet from in Scarlet and Violet, from an outbreak. I don't think there's is there a specific spot location where it's good? There's probably a shiny sandwich spot, right? For them, I want to say in like in the desert, must be for flying types in the desert, near Cedo Desert. I feel like off the top of my head, without actually looking, the Cedo Desert feels like a great place to hunt. It must be, yeah. You might even be able to do the town despawn glitch, because you're right next to, is it Cascarafa and the Acedo Desert, and you might be able to set up a shiny sandwich for them and then just enter the town on the border, despawn them, and re-enter the field. And whether it's sparkling level 3 sandwich for flying types, that might be a way to get them like really good. Just off the top of my head, I don't know if that's like super good or the best idea. I don't know. I'm stuck in my for another 2 drama. Sarah, we'll do another giveaway. We'll keep, I mentioned to a bunch of other people that can't grab one tonight, I will keep a spare box of these, so if you want to grab one on another stream, hopefully try on Thursday. If we've got time, I will trade some out on Thursday. Hopefully that works. But yeah, definitely don't worry if you would like one. I will keep some aside for you guys. Sandwich didn't help. Consider with flying sandwich. Yeah. Loads of rustlets there. Yeah. Bolt in. You don't need to send a shiny, honestly, my friend. You can send me anything. The worse the Pokemon, the better. Like a level 1 Magikarp or... I don't know. Starly. They're always good. I like getting a Starly. Xena, no luck. Do you have Pokemon Legends Arceus? Because that might be an option. The shiny mechanics are a little bit different, but easy to hunt again in that game. And definitely outbreaks are the way to go for them there. Yeah, try and reset for an outbreak to appear on your map. That might be the way to do it then. Get to 10k Groudon resets in Emerald and get myself to bed shiny on 10k resets for Groudon. I hope you get it. I hope you get it in the next few resets before you reach that 10k mark. That would be very special. I really hope you do, my friend. It's a great shiny to go for though. There's a lot of resets though as well. Ace, you'll get yours next time. Okay, my friend. Oh, you mean for the Fioni? I'm mixing up with the Rufflet hunt. That's what I'm thinking. I'm like, yeah. Sorry. My brain. It's late. It's late. My brain's just gone into like shutdown mode. Went past 25,000 on Saturday. Struggled. Oh, you kidding? No way. This is the thing, you know, like hunting out here, doing these Masuda hunts. It's like there's I got no excuse to ever complain when that sort of thing can happen with those like old school hunts that you can do. That is absolutely brutal. Oh man. Oh, I hate hearing stuff like that. It's like it shouldn't be allowed because it just adds to the absolute ridiculousness of the hunt itself. It's a reward when you get it though, right? The catch rates on some of those older legendaries are just ridiculous though. I remember for Worlds in 2014 I needed a Hidden Power Flying Zapdos for my Worlds team, and I was soft resetting for like 2 months solidly up in the run up to Worlds for it. And HP Flying, Hidden Power Flying, the IV spread that you need for that combination of IVs, probably one of the hardest to get. Even though like Zapdos had 3 guaranteed perfect IVs, which made it really difficult to get Hidden Power Flying HP. And I remember there was a couple of times where I'd be battling it, trying to catch it, and because I didn't even have a Master Ball to catch it, which was the worst thing. So I had to battle it every time, try and catch it, which probably made it take even longer. There was a few attempts though trying to get that Zapdos and it struggled itself, and I always wondered, was that the hidden power flying one I needed? I got it literally the night before I had to lock my battle box. I was kind of resigning to the fact I might have to use hidden power ice. But thankfully got it. It had terrible IVs overall, so I just had to kind of run with it and adjust my EV spread and stuff like that. But yeah, that was a brutal hunt. And because I was on the clock as well. Roman with the hooper, thank you so much, Roman. Honestly, I don't think of... There we go. The Volcanion as well. This is the flex. He's just teasing. He's like, nah, not having these. And I don't blame you. You shouldn't be sending me these. The Mewtwo. The shiny Mewtwo. That's it. It's a very nice shiny. I like the shiny Mewtwo. I've got the Eternatus. I do have that from the event in Sword and Shield. The shiny Eternatus, which is very cool. And the shiny Shaman. The shiny Shaman. We need to trade. We've got people waiting. Go on, Roman. Definitely trolling. Right, I'm going to trade it now. He locks in. That's fine. I'll take Infernape all day. Infernape's a great Pokemon. There we go. Very nice collection, Roman. Thank you for sharing that with us. I like to see those Pokemon. But appreciate the Infernape. Enjoy the Fioni, my friend. Rostron. 100%. 100%. But you got to show them off, right? If you got them. I know. That's the thing. Everyone waiting's like, come on. Is Walking Wake coming back, Pampana? I don't know if they have to, right? They have to do another event for that. Like, I feel like for Walking Wake Iron Leaves, they have to do another event for at some point. I'd imagine they will. I just don't know when they'll do it. I have no idea. But you've got to imagine, just because they're event Pokemon, right? Feels kind of bad if they don't ever do another event for them at all. I feel like the second time they were doing it as well was never really the scheduled one. They were doing it to make up for the issues the players had with the bad egg the first time. So I think they should do a second event for them. Maybe when they've released the Raikou, what's the other one? Cobalion, and then the Entei and Terrakion forms. Maybe they do one where they do all of them together, where you can get them all for the complete set. But I think they'll probably keep them like one per save file still. So if you already got them, then the event's pointless for you. Is Fioni not shiny locked? No, there was even though it was bred for. No, it's not shiny locked in Scarlet and Violet, so you can't shiny hunt for it early. Is the ring target a new item? It's a scrappy item, so you can hit. No, the ring target's been an item for a long time. I can't remember which generation they introduced it in. I want to say it was in X and Y. It has been an item for a long time though. Danielle, thank you so much for the subscribe. And Amphia, thank you as well. Really appreciate it, guys. Really appreciate the support. Thank you so much. They might just chuck them in Area 0 and DLC Part 2. I think probably that seems like the most logical thing that they're going to do in Area 0, where we'll get all of them, I think. I'm pretty sure it was Gen 4. Yeah, I feel like it's like, yeah, that far back. Just one of those items that's been around forever, but like one of those items that's like really had no use or very niche use, you know? We've got to be getting close to the end now, friends. Who's still waiting to hook up? Pun is 1. And you and Cat. Jordan. Still waiting. Oh, there's a bunch of you guys. Okay. Right. I will be able to do the end of this box, and I don't think I'm going to be able to trade any more after this, just for time's sake. So, another shiny. Derek, with the shiny. You can't send me the shiny. I didn't even get a chance to deny it. Derek, thank you so much. It's too kind. If you can trade me something else, I prefer Starly's. Thank you so much, Derek. That is very kind of you, my friend. Shiny. Aaron, with Paradox Mons being version exclusives, I'd be pissed if they did version exclusive Paradox Mons in the DLC. Shiny hunting them gets even more expensive. Yeah, that's very true, actually. Yeah, if they do paywall those. I wonder if they'll do them in like spotlight events, so like they did the Walk and Wake and the Iron Leaves. I wonder if they'll do that with every single one. Derek, again, thank you so much, mate. Really, really kind of you. Go get the other version of Fioni Osirus. Victor, the only way to get Manaphy is you can't evolve Fioni. I know. I didn't even know this. I was naive coming into the stream yesterday. Poopmaster69, the best username. Enjoy the Fione. Thank you for the pig. Yeah, you can't evolve it. It's I don't know why you can't, but you can't. So to get Manaphy, you need to get Manaphy as Manaphy, and you need to get Manaphy as shiny in its Manaphy form. So yeah, yeah, Fioni doesn't evolve. No, Ranger Manaphy Hunt is the killer. Give up after 11 save files resets. Aaron, that's actually insane to get to 11. Fair play, man. And it's full odds as well, isn't it? Like the odds back then were way was it the 8,000 odds? Was it like still 4,000? Oh no, it would have been a pearl, wouldn't it? So it would have been like 4,000. Oh, it's still crazy though. Like legit speaking, like if you're going for, this is Derek again. This is the same Derek we've just had. I can't deny. I can't not trade just in case it's not. They would feel bad. So it is 8,192. Yeah. So realistically, you have to do that many game saves to actually just to stand the chance of getting one shiny, which is absolutely insane. Like, how long does it take to play Ranger? Could you burn through it in like a quick amount of time, or is it like, nah, it's definitely going to take you like at least 4 or 5 hours? That's absolutely ridiculous. Yes, if we don't get waiting for the next live stream, enjoy just being here watching. Thank you so much, Ace. I really appreciate it. Hopefully we can hook up in the next couple of minutes. I'm hoping we got the rest of this box. I'm pretty sure we should be able to kind of get everyone traded for one with the rest of these. Tuba Sonics hunted shiny Manaphy and got it. No way. Very impressive. I just kind of forgot how he did it. Wow, that is crazy. From Ranger. Zoroark is in a strange ball, if that's the ball you're asking for. Yeah, that Fioni's in a dive ball. I don't know really how. I don't know. I don't really know, because I don't know too much about Manaphy and Fiona and what balls you can get them in from different games. Played through 5 different Ranger saves 4 eggs. It's absolutely nuts. Then with how you hunt shiny Manaphy in Gen 4, something along the lines of transfer eggs, trade eggs to new Pearl, Platinum, save, hatch, reset. Okay. Trade eggs to new Pearl, Platinum, save again, and hatch and repeat the process. So it's absolutely a absolutely brutal process. Yeah, the Zoroark is in a Strange Ball, which is anything that you would trade in from Pokemon Legends Arceus. Pun. It's a cool ball. Because obviously the Hisuian balls don't exist in Scarlet and Violet. Effectively shiny hunt trainer ID and secret ID by trading and hatching the Manaphy eggs between the save files. You must be able to RNG manipulate that hunt then, right? Bradley, how are you doing? Lee, it's been a pleasure, my friend. Enjoy the rest of the evening. I'll see you on the next stream. Thank you so much, Bradley. What's your prediction for tomorrow night's game? Oh, mate, I don't know. I really want to say it's scary, right? In one regard, it's Mbappe, PSG, right? But I just have this weird feeling that we're going to beat them. I'm going to say 2-1 to Newcastle. I'm going to say 2-1 to Newcastle. And I'm going to say... who gets a goal? Jacob Murphy gets the winner. That's who I'm going to say gets the winner. He's going to score a screamer. And I think Almiron will score the first one. Yeah, there we go. Hopefully, mate. But thanks so much for coming by. It's been awesome as always. Enjoy the Fioni, mate. And yeah, I hope things start to pick up with Man United before I see you next. Well, I'll probably see you later in the week, so probably not before the next time you play. But yeah, don't let it get you down too much, mate. It's only a period. I'm sure it'll all turn around. I'm sure it will. But you take care of yourself, mate, and I'll see you soon. Found the shiny tan? No, we haven't. No, not yet, mate. We are just trading out to people that want the Fioni right now. So we will be continuing the Fioni hunt probably Thursday before we go into the 7-star Decidueye raid Thursday night. Aragon, how are you doing? Thanks for coming by to the stream. Hope you're having a great Tuesday. Channel Jirachi is crazy, Diego. I can imagine, yeah. This is a little bit similar to how you get the Manaphy, right? You have to complete the Pokemon Channel game to get the gift Jirachi at the end. Is that right? Because they get generated in Ranger game. I think it's impossible to RNG and nip because you don't know what the trainer ID, secret ID you need. Of course, yeah. So you would actually, you're not going to be able to. Okay, I get what you mean. Yeah, that's right. That makes it even more possible. I guess more if it was possible, more people would have done that, right? There'd be more shiny Manaphys from Ranger going about. Awesome to hear that you got the Manaphy. Enjoy it, my friend. The Ice Dragon. And if you are trying the shiny hunt with it, I hope you have a lot of luck with it. Just subscribe right now. Tuesday's gone. Excellent. Awesome to hear, mate. And thank you so much for the subscribe as well. Really appreciate it. Lie. Is this Masuda shiny odds? Yes, it was. Yeah, so we're still under odds, but we're getting closer to it. But I would have expected to maybe get lucky and get it by now, but Ice Dragon, thank you so much for the dialogue. You don't need to send me. Guys, if you are like hooking up to get one of these Fionis, don't feel like you need to send anything like special. I really do appreciate all of the super nice Pokemon sent across. Don't get me wrong, but don't feel obliged that you need to send anything like special. Just send me even a Magikarp. Not that Magikarp's not special. Magikarp's super special. Probably the most specialist of special. Cowie, thank you, Cyrus, and good luck with the shiny Fioni, I believe. Thank you so much. If you try and eat yourself, good luck with it yourself as well. If you ever get round to it. Alex, I know you and Xena have been waiting like the longest. Come on, guys, you gotta hook up next. Right, I trust, I believe. and Jordan as well. Okay, let's see who we got now. Tito. Yeah, we still got. I don't know. It's hard to say because there's probably like people that aren't in chat that are probably wanting to trade it as well. So it's hard. Guys, if you missed out tonight, don't worry. I will make some time on Thursday's stream to trade these out as well. I'm just running a bit short of time. Like I say, I can do the rest of this box, but after that, I'm probably gonna have to shoot off. You guys bumping into each other. Your timing's perfect. You just need to get it done with me. I guess it's just the timing with the lag on the stream. But like I say, there should be very little latency on the stream. Okay, who we got this time? One of you guys? Chris this time. There we go. Fletchling. Just saying thank you again. I ended up linking it while I was playing in the parking lot of my son's school while I was on the hotspot. Nice. That's the best way to hook up. It's probably the first egg hunt I embark on. Awesome, Justin. Good luck with the egg hunt. I really hope you have a lot of luck with it. If you ever pop back into the streams, definitely let me know how the hunt's going for the Fioni. I hope you have a lot of luck to get it very quickly, quicker than us. So, but I love that. Love the hotspot. The hotspot of power to get that. Whenever I hook up with a hotspot, anytime I need to do anything, it's always like the worst experience ever. So, that might be just a UK thing though. I don't know. It should pump on. It should be about 4 seconds, yeah, maximum. Yeah. Good Kurt now. Right, I've got 4 more I can do. I'm hoping. Oh, the Spinnerack. Kurt, thank you so much for the shiny Spinnerack. The shiny Aridos as well. Probably one of my, I think, is the favorite shiny in the teal mask. I think probably out of all of them. Kurt, thank you. Enjoy the Fioni, my friend. If you go for the shiny as well, I hope you have a lot of luck with it. I really do. Void wait. The Masuda method. If you had a Japanese 6IV ditto, I do. In the Americas, distance. What if I ran with full Fioni in the hunt? What, like full Fioni in your party? You probably produce eggs a bit quicker, right? Because Fioni, I don't think Fioni can breed with Fioni, so it can only breed with the Ditto. So if you bang the Destiny Nut on the Ditto, then that should pass down the IVs between the ones that are getting the eggs. Tracy, thank you so much for the shiny Sprigatito. Oh my god, that is super nice of you. I love, as you know, I'm my favorite starter Pokemon ever, Sprigatito. I really enjoy that Fiona. I hope you, if you do try the shiny hunt for it, I hope you get very lucky with it. Gonna breed one and trade it so cast and breed out. Common of Herba. There's no more Fiona. You can give me anything. Right. Alex, what was your username again? Just so I know, in case in these last 3 that I'm able to do tonight, I hook up with you. Let's see. Pun, we are finally there. Just Alex, okay. No way, the shiny. Is that that's a shiny Haunter? I'm pretty sure it is with the tongue, I think. code is Tracy. Thank you so much. You know how much I love Sprigatito and Miascarada, so that is a very, very special shiny, and I cannot say thank you enough. And like I say, good luck with the shiny hunt for the Fioni yourself, if you're trying it anytime soon. Hope you get it. Shiny Haunter. That means we're going to get a shiny Gengar on stream. Pun. Thank you so much, my friend. Oh, TN, you've been trying. And I just, I'm sorry to everyone that I'm not going to be able to trade out to that has been waiting for ages. I am going to have to shoot off. I've stayed on way longer than I was really meant to be on tonight, because I've still got a bunch of stuff to do for the rest of the evening. And a very early start tomorrow. So, but I've tried to get as many of you as possible. But I will make a point on Thursday. If you're around Thursday, come to the stream early or late, and we'll trade them out. Amazing. Pun, thank you so much. And we get this shiny Gengar as well. That is so cool. One of my favorite Pokemon ever. Really appreciate that. Enjoy the Fioni. Ace, I appreciate that. Thank you, mate. It's just hard, you know. I'd kind of like to be able to trade with everyone. Just time. It's not on my side right now. Piplup. Lee, thank you so much. Great name as well, Lee. Great name. Thank you, Joanna. I really appreciate the support. Hoping for the mega soon. You and me both. I really hope we do. It would be so good. Imagine the surprise. Just popping that out in the Indigo disc. That'd be insane. Gengar is the icon. The iconic Pokemon. One of my favorites. It's the closest one I'd say to T-Tar out of all my favorite Pokemon. Muffin, how you doing, my friend? How are you doing? No worries though. Thank you for everything you do. I just got off work. If you're around Thursday, mate, we'll be streaming a lot later Thursday, which might fit in with your time zone a little bit better. So if you're around Thursday, I will be doing a few of these to trade out Thursday before the Hisuian Decidueye raid. So if you're around, try and grab one then, mate. I will keep some back, so don't worry. Even if it's not this week, if it's into next week, I'll make sure to try and get the rest of you guys one of these Fioni before we move on to something else. Pun, you are welcome. Thank you so much for the Gengar. Mega G-Max Gengar, you mean? Mega Gengar is the best. Mega Gengar. Shiny Mega Gengar is the best out of all the shiny Megas. In my opinion. I don't know. Probably wrong, but I love it. Very cool. Right. Last one of the evening. All I can say is I'm sorry to everyone that I was not able to hook up with tonight. But like I say, I will make a point on Thursday to do some more of these. For those of you that do want it, that can make it Thursday. If you can't make it Thursday, if you're around one of the streams next week, whenever it will be, at the end, I'll keep a box of these to the side. So I will trade out the extra ones to those of you that are still wanting it to get a Fioni, because it is pretty rare Pokemon to get if you haven't got like Legends Arceus or any of the other older games. So sorry I don't have more time to stick around tonight to do this for a little bit longer. The Alolan Vulpix in the Heavy Ball. That is a nice Pokemon. Thank you so much. Really appreciate that. Enjoy the Fioni. So friends, with that, I'm going to have to shoot off. But thank you so much for coming by the stream tonight. It has been an absolute amazing evening. I've had a great time hanging out with you all. It's been super fun. And you all make the streams what they are and really enjoyable. It's all down to you guys. So thank you so much for coming by, hanging out tonight. And yeah, you take care of yourselves, friends. Can't stream tomorrow, but we'll be back Thursday for the stream. Then we'll probably continue the Manaphy hunt. We'll do some more giveaways for the not the Manaphy hunt, the Fioni hunt. We'll do some more giveaways, and then we'll do that 7-star Hisuian Decidueye, which will be kicking off like 1 a.m. Friday morning, which would be which would be Thursday night for the majority of you. I'm not confusing it. I'll schedule it so you know when we're going back on next. Right, friends, take care of yourselves. Thank you once again, and I will see you all on Thursday's stream if you're around for then. Take care of yourselves, friends. Thanks again. Bye-bye. Take care. Bye.